Okay. Let's get gabbing. Okay. Hello, welcome to a playthrough of Starcraft HD. I'm going to be going through the single player campaign, both the original and the expansion. Starting off with the original in an episodic series. We're going to begin with Terran, and we're going to go through it all. So sit back, relax, thumbs up, and enjoy. Terran campaign. Rebel Yell. In the decades since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy has stood unchallenged in its supremacy over colonized space. All of that changed 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Chao Sara. Apologies if I mispronounce any of these names. It's been a while since I last played StarCraft. Masara has sent you to intervene. Acting as magistrate, you are to safeguard the colonists and keep their state of panic from escalating any further. Boot camp.
Welcome to Marsara, Magistrate. The equipment demonstration you requested is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience.
Okay, so we're going to skip this tutorial because it's not particularly necessary, but I just wanted to show you every level in a sense of the introduction, but the tutorial really is just a bog standard level where you just build and do nothing. So we're going to skip and get on with the gameplay as it's intended to be played. Wasteland is our real first mission.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening. Confederate traffic has increased substantially within the system due to the recent Protoss destruction of the Chao Sara colony. The Confederates have tightened security on all outlying systems, and it's likely that this colony will be locked down as well. An encrypted Confederate transmission came for you while you were at dinner. Replaying transmission.
Greetings, Magistrate. I'm General Edmund Duke of the Confederate Security Forces Alpha Squadron. The Confederacy has quarantined this entire planet, and we'll proceed with a lockdown within 48 hours. You're to relocate your core colonists to the outlying wastelands. Now, I know there won't be any problems with these new arrangements.
Transmission ended. I have contacted the local marshal, James Raynor. Raynor has agreed to meet your personnel en route and escort them to the new Wasteland site.
Oh. Right, welcome.
Commander.
We've got a group here of SCVs and Marines, and we're going to go and find Raynor.
Wasteland. These Confederates think they can push anybody around.
Let's move. Rock and roll.
Oh, there he is.
Howdy, boys. I'm Jim Raynor, Marshal of these parts.
Give me some of this, Jimmy.
Your forces are under attack.
Raynor here. This should be good.
Raynor looks pretty good.
This is Jimmy.
Yes, Jimmy. He's old school version.
Anytime you're ready.
I think they're giving him a bit more hair in this version.
Give me some of this.
Right, so our mission objective was to find Raynor, build a barracks, and what else? Train 10 Marines. So, a barracks is 150 minerals. So let's go and build that as soon as we can.
Go ahead, Commander.
Because these are still, obviously, tutorial-ish levels to begin with.
Roger that.
So one of the things I like in this is you can zoom in as well. So you can see that HD glory of StarCraft.
This is Jimmy.
Does make Jim Raynor look a bit weird though. I've never really zoomed in so far on the hoverbike character.
Oh, yeah.
He's very small.
Sounds fun. Standing by anytime you're ready.
Yes, the spider mines.
Sounds fun.
Does it still have that sound? Yes, it does.
Raynor here.
Still got the original sounds.
Right on. This should be good.
Very crisp.
Sounds fun.
I love this music. Oh god. Nostalgia. It's nostalgia trip is what this is.
Yes, sir. Finished.
Infantry units such as Marines can be trained at this facility.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me some of this shoot.
So I need 9 more. 8 more after this one. How do you like the little HUD that I put in? You might get the sound muted there for a second, but I'm just showing you the webcam. Behind the magic. That's what it would normally look like. I mean, that's a little bit of extra flash. Just to try to blend in with this new HD. I like how you got it very clearly up at the top left here what you need to do. 7 more, well, a couple more Marines really.
You want a piece of me, boy? Raynor here.
I think that includes these, so I need 2 more after this. I'll see. Let's see if that's the case. Maybe not.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Maybe not. Victory.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
Hey, what's up, man? Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight. Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Damn! Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
By the way, I've always wanted to do this. So I'm just going to break the magic just a little bit more. Come here. That'll do. And then we'll just quickly replay that. Well, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I just want to start again.
Transmission. Comlink established.
See if I can look at it.
Hey, what's up, man? Got your refugees tucked in nice and tight. Provided you can sidestep any more surprises from our Confederate friends and we can keep them away from those critters, they should have an easy time.
Priority alert. Backwater station under attack by unknown alien organisms. Distress beacon activated at 0658. Alerting Confederate headquarters on Tarsonis. Stand by for incoming transmission.
We've already received the distress beacon from Backwater, and we'll take care of it. You just sit tight. You'll be notified if there's anything we think you need to know.
Alright, easy, mate.
Listen, if we wait for Confederate reinforcements, that station's dust. I'll head out there now and do what I can. You send in some militia, and we'll save those folks. Trust me.
Let's go. Let's do it. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm going to move the webcam back now. The magic. I've got to find the placement for it, the correct placement. Okay, so the webcam is there, the terrain is here, Terran, there we go. I've hovered over there. Boom, something like that. It's actually quite tricky. OBS likes to do this thing where it sort of like forces it into a certain position. There we go, that'll do it. Thank you. Cool, so let's get on with this next mission.
See you, boys. Time to kick some serious butt. Raynor here.
Our objectives are as follow. Eradicate the alien infestation. Raynor must survive. Now, if I remember correctly, the hero type units in this game, such as Raynor, Kerrigan and all of that, have tons and tons of health. So you can probably push your luck and let them do a lot of the killing or tanking. We can set up a spider mine.
This should be good. Oh, yeah.
Don't think I have a... Oh, I got 2 more, I was going to say. I'm not sure how many I have available.
What the hell is that? Looks like
Your
the ground
forces
there
are
is
under
alive.
attack.
Give me some of this, Jimmy. Let's move. Go ahead, Commander.
Looks like health bars might be turned off unless you're...
Sounds fun. Give me some of
Yeah, you can't see your health bars all the time, I don't think.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Unless you've got the units
Raynor here.
targeted. So, is it possible to put the health bars on all the time? I guess it's just because the game is old. That's really hard then. I mean, you don't really micro that much in this game anyway, to be fair.
Thanks for the rescue. We've been holed up in these bunkers for days hiding from the Zerg.
Go
Not
ahead,
enough
Commander.
minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? Been out here a while, but they could be pretty useful.
Nice.
Utilized.
Fire bats.
Ranger here, you good to go, sir?
Not enough minerals.
Right on. Oh yeah. Commander. Raynor here. Commander. Anytime you're ready. This should be good.
I was trying to pull them back. There we go.
Sounds fun.
See how far the artificial intelligence comes back.
Right on. Oh yeah. Right on. This should be good.
That Raynor micro.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Go ahead, Commander. Commander, rock in anytime you want to turn the lead. This is Jimmy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Let's get some more fire bats.
Not enough
They're cool.
minerals.
This is Jimmy. This should be good. Right on. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the Hydras.
Sounds fun. Utilized. This should be good. Right on. Standing by.
Your forces are under attack. Not
Raynor
enough
here.
minerals.
I read you. Right away, sir.
Raynor here. Anytime you're ready.
It's got more of that Starcraft feel though. It's been a long time since I played it. I feel like I've got to pay a lot more attention to the economy and stuff. I'm so used to Warcraft 3. Being a bit more lazy.
Oh yeah. Commander. Go ahead, Commander. Jacked up and good to go. This is Jimmy. Jacked up and good to go. Pay attention. Fire it up. This is Jimmy. Yes. Sounds fine. You gotta pay attention. This
There
is
you
Jimmy.
go, Jim Raynor.
You gotta pay attention.
Very confused hero.
This should be good. Raynor here.
Your forces
This
are
is
under
Jimmy.
attack.
Sounds fun. Right on. Piece of me, boy. This is Jimmy.
Oh, what the hell did they do to that command center?
Whatever it is, it ain't natural. Burn it, boys.
Take it out.
Slam it. Go ahead, Commander. This should be good. Right on.
Oh yeah. Because I can't switch between things.
This should be good.
I can't switch between my layers.
Receiving
It's alright.
incoming transmission.
Marshal Raynor, by destroying the vital Confederate installation, you and your men have violated standard colonial law. As of right now, you're all under arrest. I suggest you throw down your weapons and come peaceably.
Are you out of your mind? If we hadn't burned that damn factory, this entire colony could have been overrun. Maybe if you hadn't taken your sweet time in getting here.
I asked you nice. the first
Music's a bit
time.
loud. Okay.
I didn't come here to talk with you. throw down them weapons.
Guess you wouldn't be a Confederate if you weren't a complete pain in the ass.
I'll try to make some changes. The only issue with... I'm hoping that Voices has its own option to be increased or decreased. Oh, I think we got a little cutscene. I can't get rid of my webcam though, because my OBS isn't working. So you might just have me in the way.
Hey Sarge, why we always gotta listen to this shit for anyway?
There we go, sir.
'Cause I'm in charge, that's why.
Oh, it don't seem like no good kind of reason to me. Also, anyway. Hey, what's that?
Hold on a minute, a second. Swing roller.
Looks like you mashed some poor feather's dog, Sarge.
It's a Zergling, Lester. Smaller type of Zerg. But he can be out this far unless... Oh, shit.
I love you, Sarge.
That's awesome.
Receiving incoming transmission. Comlink established.
I got your message, Magistrate. And frankly, I don't care what you have to say about Confederate regulations. You damn fringe world yokels are all alike. Don't know where your loyalties lie. Y'all have a real good day now, you hear?
Transmission ended. The report you requested is ready. 16 outland stations have reported sightings of the alien invaders identified as Zerg. The Confederates have arrested all standing militia forces and continue to avoid action against the Zerg. 3 stations have...
I'm guessing something's running in the background there. That just interrupted my cutscene.
The extremist faction known as the Sons of Korhal. Their liaison is holding online.
Good day, Magistrate.
Hey.
My name is Arcturus Mengsk, and I represent the Sons of Korhal. You're familiar with the Confederate propaganda surrounding my group, but your reputation suggests you'll see past it. It's never been our practice to operate in any one place for long, but these Zerg don't look like they're going to wait. I'm going to make you an offer, Magistrate. I'd like to help you out by sending down a number of transports to your colony and evacuating any
Almost looks a
survivors.
little bit like Starcraft 2's
Of
Raynor.
course that my organization operates outside the bounds of Confederate law. That's why they spread their lies and misinformation. If you decide to accept our help, you'll be branded as an outlaw too. But it's a chance to save those people. Time to make a stand, Magistrate.
Ending transmission. Priority alert. Evacuation zone under attack by Zerg forces. Distress beacon activated at 12:20.
Hey, this thing's on fire! You ought to send an SCV out here to repair it. He can fix my bike up too while he's at it.
I'm on it.
Received. Jacked up and good to go.
Something on your mind? Yeah?
Not enough minerals.
I'll read you, sir.
Alright, so this is a defensive mission. You got the timer up here. 29 minutes to survive. I already recognize this level. I'm going to get a few nostalgic kickbacks, that's for sure. Just looking at... Instantly transported into this level and I recognize it.
Not enough minerals.
It was... How many years ago was it last... when I last played this? Is it possible to kill the Zerg though? I've always wondered that in these survival type levels.
What do you want? Something on your mind?
You just go and take them all out.
What do you want? Yeah?
Should at least load up the bunkers with all the Marines.
I dig.
And just mass the bunkers.
Give me some of this shit.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Not enough enough minerals.
Although they might get siege units after a while. We've got to get this economy going up.
Something on your mind?
I haven't got spider mines available yet.
Yeah, I'm going.
He wasn't wrong about fixing his bike up. It actually is a little bit injured.
No
I guess that's to teach you to repair as well.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not just buildings, but also units.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm going.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll try to get the voices. Hopefully, the sound... Ah, well, this is the issue you're going to have. The music's actually fairly low, anyway. I could put the sound up, but bear in mind that when the attacks go off, it's going to be pretty noisy. I can't make the voices any louder.
No problem.
That's always been an issue with Blizzard's games. It's the same deal with Warcraft 3.
Something on your
Oh, I forgot that's also a thing with Starcraft, which makes it an incredibly difficult game to play. Is your units don't automatically mine when they come out,
Good to go, sir.
I think. They just stand there until they're given... This guy's just standing there until he's given an objective. So you have to manually click with each and every single worker that you create
Yes, sir.
to go on that. Okay.
Reporting for duty. Orders received. Affirmative. SCV good to go, sir.
What do you want? I'll reach you, sir. Yeah?
I'm going to build my actual food supply slightly in front of the bunkers as well. Just to, may as well, rather than keeping it at the back, make use of it.
SCV good to go, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Sir.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply
Yeah, I think
depots
you used to have about 2 SCVs to each mineral field in general, was the how you would work it out. We want enough pathing that my units can get through there.
SCV good to go, sir.
Something on your mind?
Right away, sir. Reporting for duty.
Oh, I can't build up here. Ah, that would have been too easy.
Orders received.
Give me something to shoot.
I'll reach you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Am I playing at the fastest speed? I think so, yes.
Yeah?
Job finished.
Oh, is that it?
I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
So those 4 are going to this bunker. I need more marines.
Not enough
Orders,
minerals.
Captain. Roger that. Right away, sir.
Definitely want to get Thespian gas
Not
going.
enough minerals.
Refinery.
I can't build there.
Watch out for that guy out there.
Job finished.
Let's move. Go, go, go. Standing by.
Something on your mind? Yeah?
Jacked up and good to go.
Reporting for duty.
It's so unlike me to be this defensive.
Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll.
Yeah?
But I'm just trying to do my best to not basically screw up. But you shouldn't really lose in a level like this. That's very early on.
Orders, Captain.
Alright, I think you can have about 3 workers on the refinery. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4.
Orders, Captain.
Let's see what happens if I do
SCV good to go,
4.
sir.
I think that works, 4. I don't know if you have much more than that.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
Alright,
SCV good to go, sir.
I was just about to say missile turrets. Let's get some more missile turrets.
Reporting for duty. I read you. Reporting for duty.
I'll reach you, sir.
I got my academy at the back here. Increases marine attack range, so that's definitely going to be something I want. Stimpack, not too fussed about. Looks like you get some good vision from the missile turret,
Job finished.
Piece of me, boy.
Yeah?
so it grants some nice vision too.
Orders received. Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative. Orders received. Roger that. Yes, sir.
Return cargo.
Piece of me, boy.
Something on your mind?
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
What do you want?
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Something on your mind?
Don't think firebats are as good as marines in this
I
scenario.
reach ya, sir.
Apart from that there's mass Zerglings coming at you.
Reporting
This
for
guy
duty.
is probably stuck actually, I think, between the missile turret and this mineral field.
Reporting for duty.
So he can't seem to find his way out.
Piece of me, boy.
Affirmative.
I'm probably just waiting until the mineral field is gone.
Affirmative. Roger that.
Upgrade complete.
I guess I'll get stim as well, because why not?
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir?
What do you want?
Yes, sir? Orders
I do have access to a factory,
Not enough minerals.
so if I can get myself some tanks, then we're really talking. But I think it's just going to be vultures.
You want a piece of me, boy? Rock and roll.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty.
Something on your mind?
Infantry upgrades. Engineering bay is basically like the blacksmith.
Your forces are under attack.
That's the problem.
Research complete.
Orders, Captain?
Problem overcome.
Right away, sir.
You can't put repair on auto, so you have to manually repair. Only vultures for now. So be it. But I can at least get the upgrades for vultures and put a bunch of the mines out.
Piece of me, boy.
Reporting for duty. Orders received. Job's finished.
Yeah?
Commander, standing by.
Reporting for duty. I can't build there. SCV good to go, sir. I can't build there.
Commander.
Yeah?
Yes, sir?
Add-on complete.
Spider mines and
Not enough
vultures.
Good to go,
minerals.
sir.
Vultures cost 75 minerals and 2 food. Marines are 50 minerals, 1 food. Firebats are 50 minerals, 25 Thespian gas, and 1 food.
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. I read you. Affirmative.
What do you want?
Commander,
Yeah?
standing by.
All right, bring it on.
I haven't actually saved yet. That's a classic mistake. Alright. Terran episode 1. Episode TE1 A. A?
Yes, sir? Orders received.
Oh no.
Yes, sir?
Something on your mind? Yeah?
Reporting for duty. Orders received. I read you.
Research complete.
I reach you,
Orders,
sir.
Captain.
Commander,
Orders, Captain.
give me some of
Job's
this shit.
finished. I read you. Orders, Captain. I can't build there.
All right, bring it on.
Reporting for duty.
I read you, sir. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah?
Get the
Not
vulture
enough
movement as well.
minerals.
Job's
What do
finished.
you want?
Job's
I
finished.
dig. No problem.
I actually can't get out with my vultures.
I dig.
I think Marines can probably fit through the gap, but vultures can't.
Oh, is that it?
So I might be trapped.
I read you. Affirmative. Right away, sir. I read you.
Yeah?
Orders, Captain.
Is there a button to find out AFK Terran
Orders
SEVs?
received.
Because that'd be handy.
Yeah?
You can show
No
APM,
problem.
but I don't feel it too necessary to show it in a single player playthrough.
I dig. No problem. Oh, is that it? No problem.
Combat station.
Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
I read you, sir.
Upgrade
I
complete.
dig.
Right, I'm out of spider mines now with those guys.
No problem.
Got pretty much all the upgrades now.
Add-on complete.
All right, bring it
Not
on.
enough minerals.
What do you want?
Zergling. What the heck? I was going to say, some of those look a little bit different.
Yeah?
You want a piece of me,
Oh,
boy?
is that it?
Anyone want to go to Tracy's armory? I got mine at Tracy's.
Yeah, I'm going.
Jacked up and good to go.
I reach you, sir.
Base is under attack.
Never attack a Terran base. It's like an undead base in Warcraft 3.
I reach you, sir.
Yes, sir?
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm going to move
Something on your
towards being
mind?
aggressive once I've got myself set up.
Is that it? What do you want? I reach you, sir.
Add-on complete.
Yeah, I'm going.
Add-on complete.
What do you want?
Job's finished.
Something on your mind? No problem. Something on your mind?
I don't think you can select more than one building at the same time and put it on a hotkey, so you have to manually click on each of your buildings, go back and do that. So that's very hard. Especially for me, who has terrible macro.
I reach you, sir.
Orders, Captain?
What do you
Piece of me,
want?
boy?
I reach you, sir.
Additional supply
What
depots
do you
required.
want?
Standing by.
Additional supply depots required.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain? I can't build there.
Yeah?
Piece of me, boy.
What do you want?
Standing by.
What do you want? Yeah, I'm going.
Reporting for duty. Orders
What do
received.
you
Standing
want?
by.
Oh, is that it?
Additional supply depots required.
Job
I
finished.
reach you, sir.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Yeah? I reach you, sir.
Commander.
No problem.
Standing by.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm going.
You want a piece of me, boy?
All right, bring it on. Oh, is that it?
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, I'm going.
10 minutes until dropship arrival.
Don't think you can shift this. You can't shift I.
Yeah, I'm going.
Maybe you can.
I dig.
I is a pretty hard hotkey to get though.
Yeah, I'm going. Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm going. What do you want?
This is probably why I like Protoss back in the day, because Protoss focused on less units, less mass. Zerg must be really hard to play. Don't stack mines.
Something
Yeah,
on your mind?
it's not too big of an issue at the moment. I'm just trying to make sure I can, because I've got more than enough.
I dig. Something on your mind?
Just trying to get rid of them.
What do you want? I reach it, sir. I dig.
Give me something to shoot.
Something on your
Give me something
mind?
to shoot.
Additional supply
Something on
depots
your
with
mind?
forces are under attack.
Roger that.
Something on your mind? Yeah?
Yes, sir? I can't build there. Right away, sir.
Your
Orders,
forces
Captain?
are under
I
attack.
can't build there. Affirmative. Roger that.
Running out of space to build.
Bring it on.
Right away, sir. Orders received. I can't build there. I read you.
I reach it,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required.
What do you want? What do you want?
Job's finished.
I reach you, sir. I dig.
Jacked up and good to go.
What do you want?
Job's finished.
All right, bring it on.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
What do you
Job's
want?
finished.
Yeah?
Standing by. Rock and roll. Outstanding.
Yeah?
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go.
You can't swap between unit groups too quickly either. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, that actually worked that time. Okay, maybe not. It felt like it wasn't quite responding.
Something on your mind? Jacked up and yeah. I reach you, sir. Commander. Something on your mind? Oh,
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
I reach you, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I reach you, sir. Oh, is that it?
Commander.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm going. I reach you, sir. No problem.
Jacked up and good to go.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, I'm going. Something on your mind? I read you, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
5 minutes until dropship arrival.
No problem.
You're taking us back.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, is that it?
And it's back.
What do you want?
Jacked up and good to go.
Base is under attack.
I read you, sir. Oh, is that it?
Give me something to shoot.
I dig.
Standing by.
Oh, is that it? No problem.
Give me something to shoot.
Your forces are under attack.
What do you want?
Good to go. Go, go, go.
I read you, sir.
Standing by.
Yeah,
Good to go.
I dig.
Your forces are under attack.
Outstanding.
What do you want? All right, bring it on.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, is that it?
Jacked
What do
up
you
and
want?
good to go.
Yeah? What do you want?
Your forces are under attack.
All right, bring it
A
on.
piece of me, boy. Jacked up and good to go.
What do you want? Oh, is that it?
Your
Yeah,
forces are under attack.
yeah, I'm going.
Jacked up and good to
Yeah? I dig.
Commander.
What do you want? I
I don't think we're going to need that dropship.
Give me something
dig. All
to shoot.
right, bring it on.
It's very hard to micro in this because you're better off just spending all your time macroing and making sure that units are actually going somewhere or attacking somewhere than trying to individually try to keep something alive. This is the last ditch attempt. Come back from the Zerg. Nope. Not gonna happen.
I read you, sir.
Commander.
Yeah? Oh, is that it?
Standing by.
Something on your mind? Oh,
If I killed all of those overlords, it might just end the level.
what do you want?
But they're not going to be making it easy for me to reach them because they're flapping around.
All right,
1
bring it
minute
on.
until dropship arrival.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move.
All right, bring it on.
Outstanding. Let's move. Outstanding. Let's move. Rock and roll. Go, go, go.
I think that's all of them.
Commander.
I did it.
Outstanding.
I did it just
Something on
before
your
it,
mind?
the level ended. Oh no, 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 no!
Outstanding.
No!
Rock and roll. Outstanding.
On your mind?
Standing by.
Sons of Korhal dropships
Go, go,
approaching.
go.
Oh, I was so close.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
Your tenure as Colonial Magistrate is suspended, pending an official investigation of your affiliation with the Sons of Korhal. Receiving incoming transmission.
Hey, man. Arcturus' boys sprung me from the prison ship. Apparently they're as frustrated with the Confederates as we are. I know their reputation, but they seem to be on the level. I think Arcturus wanted to speak with you.
Commander, Mar Sara is almost completely overrun by the Zerg. The Confederates are abandoning the planet, and so are we. However, there is one thing I'd like to do before we leave. I want you to raid this colony's Confederate outpost and retrieve whatever design or weapons schematics that you can find in their networks. With the chaos of the Confederates' evacuation, you shouldn't have any trouble getting in or out of their installation.
I'm into it.
Hopefully the volume is alright for you guys. Oh yeah.
This is Jimmy.
This is Jimmy.
Anytime you're ready.
He's now a Marine. Sharp Marine.
Raynor here. This should be good.
So this is like a
Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
no building
Right on. Sounds fun.
mission. I'm sure there's a term for
This
that.
should be good. Oh yeah.
Exploration, adventure, perhaps.
Oh yeah.
Probably don't want to just blow stim whatever you can.
This is Jimmy. Anytime you're ready.
So I've gone full rogue now. Like beforehand I was killing the command center because it had Zerg infestation. Now I'm just killing everyone. That's a human. It's an infiltration mission. Micro the fire bats forward.
Go ahead, Commander. Standing by. This is Jimmy. Right on. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right
This is
on.
one you probably want to save fairly frequently, just in case something goes horrendously wrong.
Oh yeah. Right on. This should be good. This is Jimmy. Sounds fun. Right on.
See if I can pull them back down.
Oh yeah. Anytime you're ready. This should be good. Right on. This should be good. Sounds fun.
Even when you zoom in, it still looks pretty good.
Oh yeah.
You got my attention.
Go ahead, Commander.
They're very basic models. They are super detailed.
Anytime you're ready. Oh yeah. This should be good. Oh yeah.
Let's
Raynor here. Jacked up and good to go.
Want to turn up the heat?
Anytime you're ready. This should be good.
Want to turn up
Go
the
ahead,
heat?
Commander. This should be good. Oh yeah.
Yes. Naturally. Slamming. You got it. Let's burn. Slamming. Naturally. Slamming. You got it. Slamming. Let's burn. You got it. Naturally. You got it. Slamming.
Forgot to turn the thing back on.
You got it. Let's burn.
He's just burning things to pieces. Yeah, I didn't think I need to go that way.
Sounds fun.
Looks pretty,
Want to turn up the heat?
maybe there's something down here.
You got it.
This is Jimmy. Right on. This should be good.
Want to turn up the heat?
Anytime you're ready. Sounds fun. Oh yeah.
That looks like a teleport.
Sounds fun. Raynor here.
Oh, okay, cool. Deactivated the defense.
Raynor here. This should be
So that means all those sentry turrets and stuff probably are less likely to pop up.
Fire it up.
Yeah, so that's just going back on yourself. That's just an alternative route.
Anytime you're ready.
Hey, Rhinodons, it's Starcraft 2 with all the little critters.
Sounds fun. Anytime you're ready.
Yeah, that animation. I remember what that looked like before it's HD.
This should be good.
Because obviously the frame rate isn't like super sharp.
You rebel scum.
It's HD models on top of the fairly rough
Sounds fun. Oh yeah. Raynor here.
animations. Also a nice Star Wars reference.
Sounds fun. I don't believe this.
Rebel scum.
Believe it. I saw Zerg within Confederate holding pens experience myself, and that was over a year ago. It's clear the Confederates have known of these creatures for some time. For all we know, they could be breeding the things. Be that as it may, our priority here is accessing the Confederate network. We'll deal with the Zerg another day.
Right on. Sounds fun.
Ah, they got loose.
Right on. Go ahead, Commander. Right on.
Although they're innocent creatures, you should really kill them.
Oh yeah. This should be good.
Because they're only being used for bad uses. Like,
Right on.
by killing these creatures, I've stopped the Zerg. I've protected humanity from the Zerg.
Right on. Oh yeah.
That's one less Zergling you have to worry about. One less
This should
Hydra.
be good. Oh yeah.
Can I grab you a Banelin Flawless?
Sounds fun.
You can get a Banelin plushie. I think it probably costs you about 30 quid, but you can always find yourself a Banelin plushie and cuddle that at night.
Sounds fun.
Just watch out it doesn't explode on you.
Oh yeah. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing them a favour.
This should be
They're
good.
going to be turned into monsters anyway.
Right on. Oh
I think the computer was being intelligent there and focusing the one with the least health. I'm pretty sure he got focused there, even though that guy was in front.
Right on. Oh yeah.
So you might not be able to protect your units as much as you think you can by putting the stronger ones in front.
This should be good.
Fire it up. You got my
Anytime you're ready. This should be good.
Fire it up.
Anytime you're ready. This should be good. Oh yeah. Right on. This should be good. This is Jimmy.
Fire it up.
Teleportation field activated.
That was the teleport.
Oh yeah.
Want to turn up the heat? You
Go
got it.
ahead, Commander.
Unauthorized entry detected.
Oh yeah. Sounds
Oh, well, here we go.
fun. Right on. This should be good.
I wonder if Jimmy could solo this.
Blast off. Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Right
Well done,
on.
less guy.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Right on. Oh yeah. Sounds fun. This should be good. Oh yeah. Jacked up and good to go.
Fire it
This
up.
is Jimmy.
You got my
Here. Right on. This should be good. Oh yeah. Anytime
That was a
you're
ghost.
ready. This should be good. Sounds fun. Right on. This should be good. Anytime you're ready. Hey, we found the plans, man. And the transport's waiting when we come out.
In the wake of the chaos resulting from the Zerg invasion, the Sons of Korhal escaped with the stolen data disks. Fleeing to the border colony of Antigua Prime, Arcturus' group now plans its next crucial moves against the Confederacy. 13 hours after the evacuation of Marsara, Protoss warships took up orbit around the colony and unleashed a massive planetary bombardment. All life upon the surface was extinguished. Revolution.
Hey man, headquarters has begun analysis of the disks. They expect to have them decoded shortly. I hope whatever's on those disks is worth it.
Receiving incoming transmission from Arcturus Mengsk.
You and Captain Raynor have done well, Commander. I believe our efforts have weakened the Confederacy's grip on the fringe worlds. But our job out here isn't done yet. Lieutenant Kerrigan, my second in command, will elaborate.
I'll get straight to the point. Our sources tell us that Antigua Prime is ready to begin open revolt against the Confederacy.
That looks
Unfortunately,
almost
the
like a
Confederates seem
Starcraft
to be
2
aware
model.
of this as well. They've stationed a large detachment of Alpha Squadron troops there under the command of General Duke.
It will be your job, Commander, to free this colony and show our good intent to the Antiguan people. Lieutenant Kerrigan will help you deal with Duke's officers. The rest of the Confederates are yours to deal with.
Bring Kerrigan to the Antiguan command center. Defend the Antiguan rebels. Well, the first one I'll do. I'm not so sure about the second.
Raynor here.
This is Jimmy.
Anytime you're ready. This is Jimmy. Right on.
That minimap looks very small.
Oh yeah. This should be good.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Captain Raynor, I finished scouting out the area and... You pig!
What? I haven't even said anything to you yet.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
Oh, yeah. You're a telepath. Look, let's just get on with this, okay?
Right. I'm waiting on you.
Go ahead, Commander. Jacked up and good to go.
I'm waiting on
Anytime
you.
you're ready.
Thinking the same thing. I gotcha. It'd be a pleasure. They can sense me even when I'm cloaked. We should take these out. Thinking the same thing. I gotcha. Thinking the same
So I can't lock those down.
What now?
Cloak doesn't use up too much mana. That lasts quite a long time, but she is a hero unit.
I read you. Thinking the same thing. I'm ready. I'm waiting on you. I read you. I gotcha. I read you. Thinking the same thing. It'd be a pleasure. Thinking the same thing. I gotcha.
Lockdown is only usable on units, mechanical units like Goliaths.
I gotcha.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun.
I'm ready.
Jacked up
I'm
and
ready.
good to go.
It'd be a pleasure. Thinking the same thing. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Could take a while.
I'm ready.
It's only when she becomes... Well, I won't say anything just in case no one knows about the storyline.
Anytime you're ready.
But she becomes stronger later on.
Right on.
Do buildings lose health over time if they're on fire? I thought they did, but maybe that's just Warcraft. I'm not sure actually. Looks like it's staying around the same health. Now maybe it loses health. Yeah, it loses health when it's on the final stage of fire.
I'm ready.
When they turn red, I'm being told.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. What now? Thinking the same thing. It'd be a pleasure. Thinking the same thing. What now? I'm ready. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
I think I can take this.
I'm waiting on you.
Probably don't need to be too stealthy.
I gotcha.
Let's move.
I'm waiting on you. It'd be a pleasure. I read you. I gotcha.
Isn't that a mechanical unit?
Thinking the same thing. I'm ready.
Bit late now.
I'm waiting on you.
L is a very difficult hotkey, but the beauty is remember you can... Yeah, I probably need to be stealthy now. That's a lot of bunkers.
Thinking the same thing. It'd be a pleasure. I read you.
Okay. Let's just cloak her in,
Thinking the same thing.
because I don't see any more turrets.
It'd be a pleasure. I read you. I've taken care of business on this end, Commander.
Nice.
I think the Antigans are ready to back us up, too.
That's right. We've tolerated these Confederate goons long enough.
That's right, Metzen.
What now?
Base is under attack.
Rock and roll.
We're turning on each other. Can't we all just get along?
Keep
Right. Got a lot of bases, and then we're going to push out after we get enough.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
I wouldn't mind getting another command center pretty early on, just so I can be mining these minerals as well. Let's get all my units grouped up together. I got a Wraith.
Commander, I'm picking up a large Confederate strike
Get stealth,
force
maybe,
advancing on our position.
just so I can scout the map.
This is Jimmy.
Destroy the Confederate base.
SCV good to go, sir.
Kill, crush, destroy.
What now?
Standing by. Go, go, go. Let's move.
SCV good to
Rock
go,
and
sir.
roll. Rock and roll. Anytime you're ready. Rock and roll. Transmit coordinates. Right on. Transmit coordinates.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. I'm waiting on you.
That reminds me, I might want a missile turret. That guy wasn't cloaked, but the next one might be.
Attack formation.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ah, I need an engineering bay.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, we'll wait a bit before I can manage that.
Transmit coordinates. Roger.
Roger.
Attack formation. Roger. Attack formation.
SCV good to go, sir.
Roger. Vector locked in. Reporting in. Standing by. Attack formation.
I read you. Roger
Your
that.
forces are under
Right away,
attack.
sir.
Shit.
SCV good to go,
Cloak
sir.
not available yet. Fuck. Now it is.
Research complete.
They do a lot of damage air-to-air combat.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
What now? Thinking the same thing.
SCV good to go, sir.
Sounds fun.
I'm waiting on you. Lieutenant Kerrigan
So how do I get over there? Have I got to use mass air to destroy
SCV
it?
good to go, sir.
I gotcha.
Raynor waiting launch orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Reporting in. Vector locked in.
Drop ships. Yep, I see.
SCV good to go, sir.
Reporting in. Go ahead, Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Attack formation.
SCV good to go, sir.
Coordinates received.
It's very hard to see any missile turrets I'm about to go into.
Roger. Attack formation.
Don't Goliaths have ability to see invis?
Standing by.
SCV
sure.
good to go,
Coordinates
sir.
received. Vector locked in. Roger.
Reporting for
Standing
duty.
by. Coordinates received. Roger. Coordinates received. Attack formation.
About to lose my cloak.
SCV good to go,
And
sir.
there it goes.
Orders, Captain.
I'm ready.
This is Jimmy.
Okay, let's start loading up some drop ships. And get some supply.
I read you. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
And some more SCVs when I can. And I'll be loading up Marines as well as we go. I don't think I mean, I'll see if I can get tanks. I don't think you can yet. Probably not. But yeah, mass Marines will be very strong.
SCV good to go, sir.
Can I take your order? In transit,
I'm
HQ.
finished.
Input
How many
coordinates.
units can I hold?
Buckle up. I copy that. Hang on, we're in for some chops.
SCV good to go, sir.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Orders, Captain.
Yeah, you can't get tanks yet.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me,
I'm
boy?
finished.
Go ahead, HQ.
Yes, sir. I read you. Orders received. Job finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Not sure if I have an engineering bay. I think I do.
Can I take your order?
Reporting for duty.
Now this is the music that sounds like Warcraft 2.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh yeah, Starcraft tanks are awesome. I can't wait to make a lot of those.
SCV good to go, sir.
I think there's an attack coming.
SCV good to go, sir.
This is Jimmy.
I'll just stand behind the bunkers. Yep.
Can I take your order?
I read you. Job's finished. I read you.
Input coordinates. I copy that.
You want a piece of me,
SCV good to
boy?
go, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? Yes, sir.
Commander.
I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
I need an academy. I don't think I can build an academy. Oh, I can. I can and will.
Can I take your
I
order?
read you. I can't build it. Something's in the way. Orders, Captain? Job finished. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? I
You want a
read
piece of me, boy?
Input coordinates. Go ahead,
you.
HQ.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, Captain? I read you. Reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Can I take your order?
Reporting for duty. I read you.
I'm listening.
I read you. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Job's finished.
Destination?
Job's finished. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Can I take your order? I'm listening. In the 55555.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
Was it 200 food, I think, is the cap, isn't it? I think, for StarCraft.
Go ahead, HQ.
Oh yeah, I think we can take that.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
Jacked up and good to go.
Upgrade complete.
Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go.
I read
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
you. Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot. Commander. Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Can I take your order?
Standing by.
Go ahead, HQ.
Jacked up and good to go.
Go ahead, HQ.
Jacked up and good to go. Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
Reporting for duty.
You want a
The
piece
economy
of
is
me,
suddenly
boy?
super booming now.
Orders, Captain? I can't build there.
Commander. Outstanding.
Include some SCVs. Yeah, could do
I
that.
read you.
You want a piece
Proxy.
of me, boy? You want a
Orders
piece of me,
received.
boy?
I'm listening.
Jacked up and good to go. Commander. Rock and roll.
Input coordinates.
Orders, Captain?
Destination? Hang on, we're in for some chops.
Chop
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under the supply depot required.
No, it's not.
Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Give me something to
I'm
shoot.
listening.
You
Input
want a piece of
coordinates.
me,
Definitely
boy?
more space.
Yourselves in, boy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm listening. In transit, HQ. Buckle up. Strap yourselves in,
We'll leave
boys.
Kerrigan behind just in case she gets herself killed.
Buckle up.
Chop
In the
finish.
mic. Bye,
Increase
bye,
the
bye.
music. But I can't because the music was too loud beforehand.
Hang on, we're in for some
Additional
chops.
supply
In
depots
transit,
required.
HQ. Strap yourselves in, boys. I copy
How
that.
do I...
Input coordinates. Hang on, we're in for some chops.
I need to do that again. I got a bit too greedy there. I haven't got stim... Oh! No, 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 hang on a second. I did save it before that. I'm sure I did. Oh, this is...
I'm waiting on you.
What? I could have sworn I saved it before I went. This is why I need an autosave.
I've taken care of business on this end, Commander. I think the Antigans are ready to back us up, too.
Base is under attack.
Standing by.
Feels bad, man. I thought I did. Well, I may as well try the other save, but doesn't it put the higher... The late... No, it didn't. What the hell happened to my save then? Well, there you go. Apparently I didn't.
Thinking the same thing.
Go ahead.
Could have sworn I fucking did, though. I won't know now. Until I see the video back. I'll have to assume that I didn't.
I think the Antigans are ready to back us up, too.
That's right. We've tolerated these Confederate goons long enough.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Commander, go, go, go.
Shouldn't take too long to get back up and running. Maybe if I focused that command center earlier. Feels bad though, man.
Go ahead, Commander. Roger.
Orders, Captain?
I don't really want to use cheats just in case that impacts the rest of the campaign or something, because they used to have that,
Up a large Confederate
where it would
strike
like
force
punish you if
advancing on our
you use cheats
position.
or something like that, or make a point of it. This doesn't count if you use cheats. It won't take me that long to get back up and running.
Go ahead, Commander.
Right, let's fucking save it now. Whether you like it or not, this is getting saved.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
I loaded both A and both B.
Affirmative. I read you. Roger that. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Save scumming. Save scumming is the only way.
Standing by. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot.
I read you.
Commander. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Outstanding. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I read you. Orders, Captain?
Not enough minerals.
Reporting in. Attack formation.
What now? I gotcha.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'm going to do a little stealth mission then, whilst I'm building up my economy at base. Just mass SEVs for a while. It takes a while, but then suddenly you hit the point where you're getting too many minerals, and you can't spend it all.
Report
Not
for
enough
duty.
minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'm going to get a drop ship, and I'm going to drop Kerrigan over, so I can start doing some damage.
SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not
Could
enough
even drop
minerals.
Jimmy.
Anytime you're ready.
He could probably be repaired, couldn't he?
Reporting for duty.
Anytime you're ready.
Yes, he can.
Yes, sir?
Give me some of this shoot.
Job reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Not
Yes,
enough
sir?
minerals.
Can I take your order?
Not enough minerals.
Some of this
What
shoot.
now?
I read
Raynor here.
I'm listening.
Raynor here.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
SCV good to go, sir.
In the 5,
I'm
5,
ready.
Reporting for
5.
duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir?
Go ahead.
Okay,
HQ.
watching.
In transit HQ. In the 5, 5 by 5. I copy that.
SCV good to go,
In
sir.
transit HQ. Buckle
SCV
up.
good to go, sir.
In transit HQ.
Doesn't seem to want to unload.
Buckle up. In transit HQ.
I'm waiting on you. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Sounds fun.
Destination.
What now?
Your forces are under attack.
Raynor here. Sounds fun.
What now?
Raynor here.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Raynor here.
SCV good to go, sir.
This is Jimmy.
I'm ready.
Raynor here. Right on.
I'm ready.
This should be good.
What now?
SCV good to go, sir.
Go
Certainly
ahead,
took a lot of
HQ.
damage though.
What now?
Raynor here.
I'm listening. Destination.
I'm ready.
Anytime you're ready.
Base is under attack.
I copy
What
that.
now?
Destination.
SCV good to go, sir.
In the 5, 5 by 5. Hang on, we're in for some
Yes,
chop.
sir?
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Sector locked in.
Destination.
SCV good to go, sir.
In
Medic.
transit
I read you. Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Raynor here.
Go ahead,
SCV good to
HQ.
go, sir.
Strap yourselves in, boys.
Load. Yep.
Go ahead,
Orders,
Commander.
Captain.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir.
Additional supply depots required.
I don't think I can get medic yet.
Orders, Captain. Right away,
And
sir.
I don't think you can
Additional
repair
supply
Kerrigan. You can
depots
follow her.
required.
But you can't repair her.
Additional supply depots required.
Roger that. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. I read you.
Medics are only in Brood War, I'm being told.
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
I'm
Captain,
waiting on
orders
you.
received.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. I read you. Reporting for duty.
That's annoying that you can't build there, because the SCV has to move out the way.
Orders, Captain. I can't build it. Something's
Your
in the
forces
way.
are under attack.
Oh, that's a different attack.
Rock and roll.
Job finished. Job finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are
Yes,
under
sir.
attack.
Job finished. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. I read you. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm listening. Hang on, we're in for some chop. Can I take your
Yes,
order?
sir. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Another save will do it.
Give me some of this shoot.
Go ahead,
Keep
HQ.
getting the drop ships as well.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Commander. Raynor here.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Not
Can I
enough
take your
minerals.
order?
Not enough minerals.
Jacked up and good
I thought these were supposed to be rallying down here.
You want a piece of me,
You have to actually rally.
You want a piece of me,
If you
boy?
just right-click, that doesn't set the rally point. Okay, another thing learnt. So let's see. I right-click here. That shouldn't work.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, it did it this time. What the hell? Oh, no, no, it's purple, isn't it? Let's try that fucking again. Right-click. Unless they're coming out as red. Because now I'm red.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Rally here, and then right-click here. Where does it turn out?
You want a piece of me, boy?
I've not even got the upgrades for these dudes. But they should be strong enough.
You want a piece of me,
So he
boy?
does go to the right-click. Oh, okay,
You
fair
want a
enough.
piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. I can't build there. Orders, Captain? I read you. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Right away, sir. Orders received.
Commander, go, go, go. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Can I take your order? Go ahead, HQ. In transit, HQ.
Jacked up and
Go
good
ahead,
to go.
HQ. In transit, HQ.
Jacked up and good to go.
Go ahead, HQ.
Jacked up and
Input
good to go.
coordinates. Go ahead,
You want a piece of
HQ.
me, boy?
I'm listening.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Input coordinates.
Jacked up and good to go.
Lieutenant
Not
Kerrigan
enough
reporting.
minerals.
Input coordinates.
Job's finished.
Strap
You
yourself
want a
in,
piece of
boy.
me, boy?
You saw that. You just saw that save. Go for it.
We're in for some chop.
Don't deny me.
Destination. Go ahead,
Additional
HQ.
supply depots
I'm
required.
listening.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination. In the 555. I'm listening.
You want a piece of me,
Additional
boy?
supply depots required.
Jacked
I'm
up and good to
listening.
go.
Report for duty.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by.
Destination.
Jacked up and good to go. Commander, jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go.
For duty.
Your forces are under
Rock
attack.
and roll. Give me something to shoot.
Orders,
Give
Captain?
me something to shoot. Commander, rock and roll.
Yes, sir.
Base is under
You
attack.
want a piece of me,
Additional
boy?
supply depots
Job's
required.
finished.
Standing
Input
by.
coordinates. Go ahead, HQ. In the 555.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm listening.
Give me something to shoot.
Go ahead, HQ.
Standing
Input
by.
coordinates.
You want a piece of me,
Not enough
boy?
Go
minerals.
ahead,
Give me
HQ.
something to shoot. Outstanding.
Input coordinates.
Give me something to shoot.
I'm listening.
Job's
Standing
finished.
by.
Job's
Let's go.
finished.
Destination.
Jacked up and good to go.
Destination.
You want a
In
piece of me,
transit.
boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Can I take your
Let's go.
order?
Go, go, go. Rock
Your
and
forces are
roll.
under attack.
Job's finished.
Go, go, go. Rock
Go
and
ahead,
roll.
HQ.
Rock and roll. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough your forces are under
Input
attack.
coordinates.
Give me something to shoot.
Input coordinates. I copy that.
Wow.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me,
Your
boy?
forces are under attack.
Now I can recklessly drop inside of the base.
In the 555. I'm listening.
Got a Starship Troopers 5 here.
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
Hang on, we're in for some chop.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece
Your
of me,
forces are
boy?
under attack. Not enough minerals.
Jacked up and good to go. Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination.
Standing by.
business. Go ahead, HQ. Strap yourselves in, boys. I'm listening.
Commander.
I'm listening.
Piece of me, boy. Commander, jacked up and good to go.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by.
Got there in the end. Woo. Scourge. NORAD 2.
It appears that the Confederates are in a state of panic about the Antiguan revolt. I'm picking up a high number of Confederate transmissions going back and forth between their outposts and their headquarters on Tarsonis. Most of the transmissions are heavily coded, but wait, here's something.
There's a General Duke calling from Alpha Squadron flagship NORAD 2. We've crash-landed and are being hit hard by the Zerg. Request immediate backup from anyone receiving this signal. Repeat, this is a Priority 1 distress call.
Zerg? Here? Serves them right. About time they got a taste of what it's like to be in there mixing it up.
Jim, I want you to move in and save that base.
I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Arcturus, have you lost your mind?
Listen, I know Duke's a cold-hearted bastard, but an entire colony shouldn't have to suffer for that. Besides, a Confederate general could prove to be a powerful ally. This is an opportunity we cannot miss.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not asking you to like it. I'm asking you to do it.
Yes, sir.
Great. Let's get this over with.
That Mengsk guy is so clever. He's a conniving one, that's for sure. Alright, protect Battlecruiser NORAD 2. Now, I'm thinking of a Starcraft 2 map, but I get the feeling that this Battlecruiser NORAD 2 is going to be at the top right of the map. Let's see if I'm estimating that correctly. Or whether that was a Starcraft 2 map. Ah, might have been a Starcraft 2 map. Although he said a Battlecruiser. That's not a Battlecruiser. That's not a Battlecruiser. This is a Battlecruiser.
Let's move. Sounds fun. This should be fun.
I wish this worked in real life. You just walk past a bunch of buildings and they become yours.
Yes. Slam jacked up and good to go.
It would only work if one person could do it, though. Like, if everyone in the world could do that, we'd just all be constantly running between buildings and getting nowhere. Oh, I have Goliath. I got Goliath, and that's burning. So I better repair that.
Right away, sir.
How cool is this guy?
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty.
SCVs are the ones that have changed a lot.
Doing this, we better hurry.
I think their
That ship won't
model
last long against those Zerg.
looks a lot more different.
Roger that.
Jacked up and good to go. Anytime you're ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead, Commander. This should be good.
Yes, sir.
This is Jimmy.
Do a little scout with Jimmy.
Sounds fun. Right on.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
This is Jimmy.
Looks like a soy base to me.
This should be good.
I'm pretty sure I can't hit air.
Right on. This should be good.
Your forces are under attack.
Affirmative.
Anytime you're ready.
Oh, dang.
Right on. Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
I can't actually move out because the Spider-Man's in the way.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun. This should be good. Anytime you're ready. This should be good.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Doing a bad job of trying to keep you alive.
Go ahead, TACOM. want to turn up the heat anytime you're ready.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Need Vespene gas to repair certain bigger buildings. Like the battlecruiser, I think. Did I support in the Revolutionary War? What on earth are you talking about?
Reporting for duty.
The economy's a little bit slow going at the start of this one.
Right on. This should be good.
That's a good suggestion there, by the way, Dragon. You just said doing a drop or doing it as intended. Doing it as intended would be going through all of the mobs, or doing a drop might be the quicker way, yeah. Could just do a drop, to be fair.
Raynor here.
Depends.
Right on.
Go ahead, TACOM.
This is Jimmy.
Oh dear.
Commander. Raynor here.
It's pretty tough to get through
Good to
it.
go, sir. Right away, sir.
Not
Orders
enough
received.
minerals.
I can't build that.
Raynor here.
If you got enough dropships and just had them tank it so that the main dropship can come in, if that's all you got to do, yeah, you can kind of cheese a lot of these older levels. It's not like I want to cheese it, but I also like being clever to some degree as well. Like, that is a clever thing to do. It's the clever use of the game mechanics, aka exploiting, but within a more legit fashion.
Job finished. SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
Could just repair it and fly it out.
Reporting
Don't know.
for duty.
I can try.
SCV good to
You
go,
have to
sir.
get to this beacon, so I wouldn't have thought so. You probably have to get Raynor to the beacon. Bring Raynor and 2 dropships. Oh, 2 dropships. It does say dropships, to be fair, actually. So you're not really supposed to fight your way through anyway.
Reporting for duty.
By the looks of it, it encourages you to use dropships.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
Acknowledged.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Raynor here.
Orders, Captain.
See, that's free on the refinery. It was that close. Okay, let's work towards a starport then now.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I might get one more missile turret here.
Go ahead, Commander.
SCV good to go, sir.
Give me something to shoot. You got my attention.
Reporting for duty.
Raynor here.
What the hell is that?
Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Roger that.
Anytime you're ready.
Orders, Captain.
This is Jimmy.
Right away, sir. Orders received.
Sneaky, sneaky Zerglings.
Not enough minerals.
This is Jimmy.
I knew, like, I was being attacked, but I couldn't see anything flashing on the minimap. Well, what the hell's going on?
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Commander, rock and roll.
Job finished. Orders, Captain. I read you.
Jacked up and
Reporting
good to
for
go.
duty. Roger that.
Anytime you're ready.
SCV good to go, sir.
Oh, mass Goliaths. Oh, some more sneaky Zerglings.
SCV good
I have
to go,
repaired the
sir.
NORAD to full, but it still can't get its sorry ass off the
Base
ground.
is under attack.
Are you bloody sneaky? You're sneaky fuckers.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
I bloody knew
Reporting
it.
for duty. Job finished. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Comlink online.
Go ahead, Commander.
Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I've never even thought about that before, that there's actually a little dude operating it. I just thought it was an automatic thing.
SCV good to go, sir.
He's going to be so dizzy.
I read you.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Job's finished.
Standing by.
SCV good to go, sir.
This is Jimmy.
I'm pretty sure that is a guy. It looks like a human inside of it.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Affirmative.
Checked up and good to go.
Dude just likes spinning.
Can I take your order? I'm listening. Destination, buckle up.
SCV good to go, sir.
Commander. You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, that's a good point. If I nerf the speed down to slow. Ah. That makes a bit more sense. Okay. And then we go to what it is in our reality. Whoa! Please! Stop this! Someone just press the off button, it's right there, I can't reach it.
Add-on complete.
Orders, Captain?
This is Jimmy.
Base is under attack.
Can I take your order? Input
SCV
coordinates.
good to go, sir.
5 to 5, 5 by 5.
5 by 5. Input coordinates. Go ahead, HQ.
Yes, sir.
All of these levels are very much tutorial levels. I can't remember if the whole Starcraft campaign is very easy. I mean, it's going to be even easier now that I can see everything a lot clearer, and I was able to complete it pretty comfortably beforehand.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
But I don't remember if the Starcraft campaign is a particularly difficult one, nor is the expansion.
Can I take your order?
It's just a storyline, you know? It's a fun storyline. I don't mind playing Starcraft again because I enjoyed the storyline. But I don't think it was like massively hard or anything.
Hang on, we're in for some chops.
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Brood War
Input
might be tougher though.
coordinates.
Yeah.
Finished.
Buckle up.
Alright, let's try a save with 6 dropships. I don't know exactly what I'm going up against. If I got the comms station,
Yes, sir.
which is a bit late now,
Not enough minerals.
I could have at least explored.
Orders, Captain?
Does anyone still know that hotkey that might highlight
Can I
units
take your
or
order?
AFK worker units? Because that'd be hot.
Reporting for duty.
Like, see, things that are just standing still.
Job's finished.
Checked up and good to go.
Go ahead, Commander.
Input coordinates.
Yes, sir. Roger that.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Commander.
Terran.
This is the opposite, by the way. If I hold the missile mouse
Can I
button and
take
go
your
up and
order?
down, it actually goes up and then down, as you would think it would do. But in Warcraft 3, it's the opposite way around. So I swear it is.
Go ahead,
So I'm used to
HQ.
doing it the other way
Hang
around.
on, we're
Inverted.
in for some chops.
Control
I copy that.
hotkey groups, maybe. No, it's normally the at key, like this one or that.
Destination, I copy that.
I have played the Warcraft 2 expansion. Play them all. Yeah, you can try to stop me. Oh shit! I did save it though, didn't I? I'm gonna save it again, but I'm pretty sure I saved it.
I copy that.
I needed to actually load up.
SCV good
See,
to go,
what's-
sir.
Strap yourself in, boy. Buckle up. In the 5, 5
I'm
by
pretty
5.
sure I saved it on C beforehand. Maybe there's an issue with saves because this is becoming a bit of a coincidence, isn't it?
In transit.
Just as well I saved it again, because that's the lesson I learned from the last time. Instead of just straight saving, I saved it again on a new one and then loaded. But that might be an issue. It might be the wrong save, but I don't know. I thought it was C. Fuck, I don't know. Whatever, it don't matter too much. Right. Bring Raynor and 2 dropships. Literally just have to suicide over there.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead,
That should be easy.
Anytime you're ready.
Input coordinates.
Probably don't put him on the
Can I take
weakest
your
one,
order?
though.
I'm listening.
Channel
Yes, sir.
standing by. Calling online. Channel
Input coordinates. I'm listening.
Your forces are
Input
under attack.
coordinates. I'm listening. Destination. I copy that.
This guy. I really hope this isn't Raynor's one that's going to get destroyed.
Your forces are under
It's basically RNG now.
Go ahead.
The last folks are expected to show up. What's your angle here, Mengsk?
Our angle? I'll give you an angle, you slimy Confederate piece of
Jim, enough. I'll handle this. The Confederacy has fallen apart, Duke. Its colonies are in open revolt. The Zerg are rampaging unchecked. What would have happened here today if we hadn't shown up?
Your point?
I'm giving you a choice. You can return to the Confederacy and lose, or you can join us and help save our entire race from being overrun by the Zerg. I don't think it's a difficult decision.
Join forces with you? I'm a general, for God's sake.
A general without an army. I'm offering you a position in my cabinet, not just some backwater post. Don't test my patience, Edmund.
All right, Mengsk. You got a deal.
You've made the right choice, General Duke.
I can't believe you're really gonna trust this snake.
Don't worry, Jim. He's our snake now.
The Trump card. My card! It's the best card!
Commander, our position has been discovered. As of 2 hours ago, a large Confederate strike force arrived on Antigua Prime and established a base camp within our defensive perimeter. Arcturus Mengsk is calling a meeting.
Greetings. I know you're all concerned about the Confederate strike force. But first, we have a grave matter to discuss. It seems our data disks didn't hold weapon designs after all. Lieutenant Kerrigan will explain.
You all know that the Confederates run a program for psychically gifted humans, training them to be ghosts. Those running the program found that the Zerg are attuned to the psychic emanations of ghosts.
So the Zerg are here for you, darling? Huh. This keeps getting better and better.
Shut up. There's been a lot of secret Confederate research surrounding ghosts and the Zerg. What we stole was a small but critical piece of the puzzle. Designs for a transplanar psionic waveform emitter. The emitters broadcast the neural imprint of a ghost, but at a much greater magnitude. These things reach across worlds.
The Confederacy used these psi emitters to lure the Zerg into isolated containment areas. Your colony, Mars Sara Commander, was one such location.
What are you saying?
I'm saying the Zerg are a secret weapon developed by the Confederacy. I'm saying you were all subjects of a Confederate weapons test. Just as they destroyed Core Hall with nuclear weapons to establish dominance a generation ago, they would use the Zerg to put an end to their other rivals.
Who the hell is she trying to aim a rifle at?
Who could suspect the aliens were their creation? No. They'd be lauded as heroes for coming in and destroying the Zerg. It's time the Confederacy paid for its crimes. And I know just the way. Lieutenant Kerrigan is going to plant an emitter at the Confederate base camp. Commander, you will provide her with an escort. When the Zerg arrive, they'll break the blockade for us and we'll make our escape. Now, get moving.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this.
Base is under
Can't
attack.
let your past cloud your judgment. Carry out your orders, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting on you.
SCP good to go, sir.
Checked up and good
Insufficient Vespene gas.
So this guy's got the Siam in him.
It'd be a pleasure.
Base is under attack.
Reporting for duty.
Looks like you're going to lose your science space. It's going to be tougher to hold on to it. Don't really want to use the mana for lockdown.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh no. Getting shot at from all angles. Looks like I need to establish some bunkers. Protect my territory.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas.
It'd be a pleasure.
Oh yeah, that's right, you can lift it. But it's too late now, it's getting wrecked.
Base is under attack.
Orders
I'm
received.
waiting on you. What now?
Reporting for duty. Piece of me,
I'm
boy.
ready.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
What now? I read you.
SCV good to go, sir.
Thinking the same thing.
I read you.
I'm ready.
Orders, Captain.
Insufficient Vespene
We got
gas.
engineering bay.
SCV good to go,
Do we have an
sir.
academy?
Yes,
There's
sir.
also an armory. So I'll start working towards those.
Kerrigan reporting.
SCV good to go,
I'm
sir.
waiting on you.
Making good use of Kerrigan. If they had that Protoss shield battery where you could replenish the mana, she could just stay cloaked for like ever.
Something on your mind?
I'm ready.
Reporting for duty.
Lieutenant
SCV good to
Kerrigan
go, sir.
reporting. What now? I read you. I gotcha. It'd be a pleasure. I'm waiting
Orders,
on
Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
I'm ready.
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative.
It replenishes Protoss
Right away,
shields.
sir. Orders
Ah,
received.
shields. Okay, not mana. I kind of always saw it that way.
SCV good to go, sir.
Add-on complete.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Yes, sir.
Additional supply
Right away, sir.
depots required.
Something on your mind?
I'm ready. I'm waiting on you.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read you, sir.
I read you.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Commander,
Job finished.
I read you,
What now?
sir.
Need to get rid of that tank.
orders.
Additional supply depots
Oh, it's a fire that
required.
replenishes mana.
Job finished.
Greetings, Command.
What's the defensive matrix?
Excellent.
Job finished.
Let's roll.
Job
Commencing.
finished.
Affirmative, sir. Commencing.
I guess it protects him.
Orders.
So I'll probably want to use it on my own units.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, Captain.
Commander. Give me some of this
Orders,
shit.
Captain. Roger that. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh,
Ready.
you're in trouble now. You had a good run, didn't you? Time to get out now, girl.
I gotcha. I read you.
So get out.
Base is under attack.
I gotcha.
Hang in there, girl.
It'd be a pleasure.
Not
Shit,
enough
girl.
energy.
You're dead. Yeah. I'm almost certain I didn't save it. Like 99% sure I didn't, so I'm just going to restart the mission.
I'm having doubts about this, Arcturus. I just don't think anyone deserves to have the Zerg unleashed on them.
I know you have personal feelings about this, but you can't let your past cloud your judgment. Carry out your orders, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Jacked up.
Yeah? No problem.
Transmit orders. Commencing.
Yeah?
SCV good to go,
What
sir.
do you want?
I'm waiting on you.
Yeah?
I
I
gotcha.
might take this.
I'm waiting on you.
Take my base.
Sir.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain.
Base is under attack.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Receiving headquarters.
I'm ready.
Receiving headquarters.
What now?
SCV good to go, sir.
Ready on your mind.
Receiving headquarters. Excellent. Affirmative,
I'm waiting
sir.
on you.
Transmit orders.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. Thinking the same thing. I'm ready. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. I gotcha. Thinking the same thing.
SCV good to go, sir.
Making it so much easier for yourself when you know a bit more about what you're doing.
The same thing.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Right away,
What
sir.
now?
Receiving
Thinking the
headquarters.
same
SCV good to go,
thing.
sir.
Receiving headquarters. Receiving headquarters.
Ready now. I'm waiting on you.
Transmit orders.
Thinking the same thing. I gotcha.
SCV good to go,
What do
sir.
you want?
I'm waiting on you.
Greetings,
I read you.
I'm waiting on
Transmit
you.
orders.
I read you.
Is that it?
Transmit orders.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. Thinking the same thing.
Greetings, command.
I'm waiting on you.
What? I thought he survived. Never mind.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under
Lieutenant
attack.
Kerrigan reporting. It'd be a pleasure. I read you.
Might be a bit too aggressive here.
I gotcha. It'd be a pleasure.
Not enough
SCV good to go,
minerals.
sir. Right away, sir. Roger that.
What now?
Something on your mind? Is that it?
I'm ready.
What do you want?
I think there's invisible thing, Jason.
Thinking the same thing.
Something on your mind?
Base is under attack.
Roger
I'm
that.
waiting on you. Thinking the same thing.
Yeah?
I'm ready.
I read you. Affirmative. SCV
I'm
good to go,
waiting
sir.
on you.
I read you, sir.
I read you.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
SCV good to go, sir.
Base is under attack.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah? What do you
I'm
want?
waiting on you.
SCV good to go,
Thinking the
sir.
same
Yeah?
thing.
Oh,
Reporting
is
for
that
duty.
it?
Roger that. Orders
Yeah?
received. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Commander.
Reporting for duty. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
What now? I'm ready.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Outstanding.
What now?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm ready.
SCV good to go, sir. I read you.
I'm waiting on you.
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. Go, go, go.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
I read you.
Jacked up
Job
and good to go.
What now?
I read you.
Yeah, I might go down the siege tank road. I was thinking of just going steal mass marines and just
Right away, sir.
forcing my way. I actually should destroy this. It's in the way.
I'm waiting on
Yes,
you.
sir.
What's up up there?
Commander, you want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. I can't build there. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir.
Base is
Reporting for
under
duty.
attack.
Standing by.
I read you.
Standing by. Go, go, go. Standing by.
Job's finished.
Standing
Base is under
Yes, sir.
attack.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Not enough
Right away,
minerals.
sir. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me,
Orders,
boy?
Captain.
Standing by.
Okay. Looks like things are pretty much more set up now.
Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Building a wall of planetary fortresses. Yeah, that was old school. Starcraft. Well, funny enough, this is more old school, but Starcraft 2 strategies, yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Starcraft 2 campaign was fun to play as well.
SCV good to go, sir.
Involved units with different tech trees and stuff like that. Give it a lot of variety.
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Not enough
Roger
minerals.
that.
Piece of me,
Not
boy?
enough minerals.
Give me some of this shit.
I have played Dawn of War before.
Yes, sir.
It's a fine game.
Not enough minerals.
I wasn't super in love with it, but it was fun to play at the time.
Add-on
SCV
complete.
good to go, sir. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm ready. It'd be a
Reporting for
pleasure.
duty. I can't build there.
I'm waiting on you. I'm ready.
Reporting for duty.
I'm ready. Thinking the same thing.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
I read you. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
I swear they nerfed her damage.
SCV good to go, sir.
It takes her ages to kill stuff now.
Job's finished.
I'm ready.
Job's finished.
I gotcha. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Base is under
I'm waiting
attack.
on you. Thinking the same
SCV
thing.
good to go, sir. Roger that.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. Thinking the same thing.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
SCV good to go, sir.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
I read you.
Add-on base is under attack.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'm waiting on you.
Base is under attack.
It'd be a pleasure.
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm ready.
Orders, Captain. Job's finished.
Research complete. Base is under attack.
Reporting for duty.
Lieutenant
Job's
Kerrigan
finished.
reporting.
Job's finished. Job's finished.
Still can't detect it. That he's a dragon. Just
Go,
him out.
go, go. Rock and roll.
Looks like he's focused.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Down it goes. I can't actually get up there to repair.
Standing by.
Add-on complete. Base is under attack.
I'm waiting on you.
I read you.
I'm ready.
Give me some of this shoot. Outstanding.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
What now?
Reporting for duty. Job finished. That. Reporting for duty. Job
Ready to
finished. I
roll
read
now.
you.
Base is
ready.
under attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
I read you. Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Not enough
Destination,
minerals.
move it.
These were always like my favourites. Just like the destination. Did I get the ship vehicle weapons? I don't know. Did I? It says Terran vehicle weapons. And I've got 1-0 already in.
Identify
Are
target.
you trying to backseat game me?
Give me some of this shoot.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Ready to roll out. Yes,
I
sir.
read you.
Orders, sir.
Should probably get some Goliaths to go with them.
Job finished.
Destination.
Job finished.
Identify target. Orders, sir! Yes, sir! Absolutely! Yes, sir!
Commander.
Identify target! Orders, sir! Orders, sir! Identify target! Orders, sir! Ready to roll out! Orders, sir!
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination, D-latitude, sir!
Reporting for duty.
Identify target! Orders, sir! Yes, sir! Destination, identify target! Yes, sir! Destination, moving! Identify target! Moving! Orders, sir! Orders, sir! Identify target! Destination, identify target!
Additional supply depots required.
Destination, yes, sir! Identify target! Yes, sir! Proceed!
Let's move.
Orders, sir! Destination, identify target!
Your forces are under
Yes,
attack.
sir! Destination, orders, sir!
Goliath online.
Destination, proceed! Destination, identify target! Orders, sir!
Very satisfying.
Proceeding! Orders, sir!
Thanks.
Destination,
Well, I'll get my ass kicked.
Complete.
Tuh. Okay.
Go ahead, Terran.
Orders, sir!
Calling online. Acknowledged HQ.
Identify target! Orders, sir!
Systems functional.
Identify target!
Goliath online.
Orders,
Systems
sir!
functional.
Identify target!
Comlink online.
Identify target! Orders, sir! Identify target! Orders, sir!
Systems
Destination!
Channel open. Intercom locked. Comlink online. Target designated. Comlink online.
Identify
Your
target!
forces are
Ready to
under
roll
attack.
out!
Comlink online. Comlink online. Channel open.
Ready to roll out! Destination!
Go ahead, TACOM. TACOM
Orders, sir! Destination!
Comlink online.
Orders, sir! D-latitude,
Go ahead,
sir!
TACOM.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination! Orders, sir!
Systems functional.
Orders, sir! Ready to roll
Your
out!
forces
Ready
are
to
under
roll
attack.
out!
Space vessel. There it is.
Receiving headquarters.
I can't build there.
Comlink online.
Receiving headquarters. Affirmative,
Base
sir.
is under attack.
Proceeding. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Comlink
Your
online.
forces are under attack.
Job finished. I read you.
Systems functional.
Identify target.
Comlink online.
Base is under attack.
Destination. Yes, sir. Moving.
Channel open. Commander.
Give me something to shoot.
Systems
Receiving
functional.
headquarters.
Go ahead, TACOM.
on visual? Orders, sir.
Systems functional. Channel open.
Job finished.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Orders, sir. Identify target. Orders, sir.
Systems functional.
Orders, sir.
Acknowledged HQ.
Orders, sir. Identify target. Destination. Orders, sir. D-latitude, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
Go ahead, TACOM.
Yes, sir.
on visual.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Identify target. Transmit orders. Yes, sir.
What now? I'm waiting on you.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Identify target. Orders, sir. Identify target. Proceed.
Right away, sir.
Destination.
Anyone visual?
Yes, sir. Ready to roll
Orders,
out.
Captain. I read you.
Your
Orders,
forces
sir.
are under attack.
I'm ready.
Yes, sir. Moving. Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Proceed. Orders, sir.
Emitter in place. Just promise me we'll never do anything like this again.
We will do whatever it takes to save humanity. Our responsibility is too great to do any less.
Oh, okay. That could have been a lot easier. I probably could have just snuck her in there somehow. Never mind. There has to be such a speed run though, doesn't there? There's got to be a massive speed run for this campaign on YouTube somewhere. The Zerg, lured by the psi emitter's signal, descended upon the unsuspecting Confederate forces and annihilated them. Once again, the Protoss fleet, under the command of High Templar Tassadar, arrived and incinerated the planet. The Big Push.
Greetings, Commander. Receiving incoming transmission.
The time of our final strike against the Confederacy is close at hand. Before we can strike at Tarsonis itself, however, we must break through the Confederacy's most potent defenses. General Duke will brief you.
I've defended Tarsonis in over 30 major battles, so I know its defenses inside and out. There are 3 primary orbital platforms that serve as staging areas for the Confederate fleet. If we assault the central platform, we should cause enough of a ruckus to allow a small force to break through the planetary defenses.
General, I'm impressed. I never figured you for the frontal assault type.
Well, the Confederates have Omega and Delta Squadron troops defending the platform. But they're nothing compared to my Alpha Squadron boys.
Right.
Eliminate the Confederate forces. Duke must survive. I am planning to try to do each episode in one go. Oh wow, look at this. So I'm not sure how many levels there are to each campaign.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Ghost reporting.
I've got some ghosts, I've got marines, a bunch of buildings. My mission was to eliminate the Confederate forces and Duke must survive.
Standing by.
Ah, thank you there, Galaxy Sean. Thanks very much for the sub.
Vector locked in.
First Starcraft sub.
Attack formation.
Alright, so we probably want to land over here and just take over the base. Oh yeah, you can see.
This Alpha Squadron never would have left us equipment behind. That's what I call sloppy. Should work. Well,
Go ahead, HQ.
Oh wow, look at that for a hero unit.
Go ahead, HQ.
How many levels are there for this
Input
campaign? I'm on the big push at the
Buckle
moment.
up.
It suggests that I load there. Terran nuclear silo. Alright. Control power tower.
Your forces are under attack.
about time.
So you build nukes. I got 2 command centers. Where else am I going to go?
Go ahead, Commander.
Down here.
Go ahead, Commander. Coordinates received. Vector locked
There's
in.
10 per chapters. Okay, well I don't know how many I've done right now, but
Go ahead, HQ.
I've done a few.
Additional supply depots required.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Let's get the rest of these buildings down. Terran machine shop. That's for a factory, isn't it? Probably. Covert ops. I'm not sure what that's for. Ah. And the barracks is the only one without anything special to land by. Okay.
Additional supply depots required.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Roger that.
Yeah, I must have done about 7.
Go ahead, Commander.
Not enough
Go ahead,
minerals.
finally.
Reporting for duty.
I'm listening. I copy that.
Transmit coordinates. Coordinates received.
Job's finished.
Transmit coordinates.
Job's finished.
Not enough minerals.
Transmit coordinates. Standing by.
Yes, sir.
Go
Not
ahead,
enough
Commander.
minerals.
Vector locked
SCV
in.
good to go, sir.
Coordinates received. Roger. Vector locked in. Attack formation. Reporting
SCV good to
in.
go, sir.
Roger. Coordinates received. Reporting in.
Yeah, that's not worth it. That was B, I think. What?
SCV good to
There's
go,
a huge
sir.
issue with the save system. Yeah. I 100% saved it that time. I know I 100% saved it. And all of the saves are wrong. I'll have to look that up on the forums afterwards, but that is... So I wasn't wrong when I thought I saved it beforehand. Because that's the sort of thing people will backseat game you on and say, oh my god, you made such an epic mistake, but I know I saved it. Right, I should be able to go back to the original mission, or the latest mission. Oh, there we go. We're on 8, so we're almost there. I can get there. That's a huge issue because saves are really, really, really important, and you can't save.
Call the shot.
Well, you can save, but you almost want to do a new save for each level, I think. And make sure at least one of them goes through.
Destination?
Destination! I could actually build my...
I copy
no,
that.
never mind.
I'm listening.
I can't believe this. Alpha Squadron never would have left this equipment behind. That's what I call sloppy.
Input coordinates.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Orders, Captain?
You could actually use a building just to scout. I'm tempted to do that. Forum says you can only save once for each file, so make new saves every time. That's why, yeah, because I did that new save when I thought, well, okay, before I go back on myself, I'm gonna save it now, and then I'm gonna go back. And the new save was the one that worked, the only one that worked. So I've just saved. So every time I've got to save a brand new save. This is gonna spam the hell out of it. It's gonna be a lot of saves.
SCV good to go, sir.
Go ahead, HQ.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders received.
Should just be able to use this dude to clear a lot of the stuff whilst I'm building up an economy.
Decisive action.
Because I can always come back and repair him. So he's almost got unlimited health.
Decisive action.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Orders, Captain?
I haven't got it. Alright. Should work.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
What? Can I just go mass battle cruisers? Because that's always the key to campaigns, regardless of whatever game. No, I can't. Damn. As soon as you can go like the biggest, strongest air, you just mass it.
Good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough energy.
Decisive action. Well?
Yes, sir.
Wheel?
Affirmative.
Make up your mind.
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
What?
SCV good to go, sir.
Well?
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
I haven't got
Go ahead, HQ. Buckle up.
Make up your
SCV
mind.
good to go, sir. SCV good to go,
About
sir.
time. Make up your mind.
Probably costs quite a lot to repair the damage that he's taken, though, in all fairness.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Make up your mind.
Reporting for duty.
Should work.
Job's finished.
What do I think about the announced balance changes for Warcraft 3? What announced balance changes?
SCV
Your
good to go,
forces are
sir.
under attack.
Roger that. Orders, Captain? I can't build there. SCV good to go, sir.
Well? Should work. About time. Well?
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
I haven't got all. Make up your mind.
Orders, Captain? Roger
I
that.
haven't got all day.
SCV good to go,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
What? Well?
Additional supply depots
SCV good to go,
required.
sir. SCV good to go,
Its
sir.
damage is awesome.
Reporting for
Additional
duty.
supply depots forces are under attack.
Should work. Decisive action. All
Job's
right.
finished. Orders, Captain? Orders received.
Well? What?
I read you. Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
Make up your mind.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Make up your
Reporting for
mind.
duty. Yes, sir. SCV good to go,
Make
sir.
up your mind.
Job's finished.
I think it encourages you to use Ghost, though, for the nuke. So I'd need to get
Insufficient
the sat
vespene
thing.
gas.
What if I built another...
For duty.
Ah, I don't know, actually. I need to scout somehow.
Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm
I
listening.
could just send the
Job's finished.
Wraiths in very quickly just to see all the hotspots that the map has entailed.
Roger that.
Ready to roll out.
Reporting for duty.
What?
Orders, Captain?
I haven't got all day.
Where's me Wraiths? Where's me toothpick?
SCV good to go, sir.
Transmit coordinates. Vector locked in. Roger.
I haven't got all day.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
I haven't got all day.
Job's finished.
Standing by.
Job's finished.
So that would be a spot to nuke.
Reporting in. Roger. You want a piece of me, boy? Coordinates received. Vector locked in. Attack formation. Reporting in. Coordinates received. You want a piece of me, boy?
Well?
Standing by.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yeah, I'm turning into Kim Jong-un.
What?
Alright, he's back up and operational.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
What?
Reporting for duty.
Call the shot. I'm all
I
over it.
haven't got all day.
So there should be a couple of hotspots that I can just pick on to blow up. That will give me a good start.
Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Normal speech and wants me to read out loud. What? Redmond spent 64 cookies so I can speak out in English to say, I love fidget spinners more than Starcraft. I never got a fidget spinner, and I don't think I ever will. But that doesn't mean I don't love them.
Identify target. Destination.
Who's to say I'm not using a fidget spinner right now whilst playing this? Maybe the part where I said I never got one might be the clue.
Make up your mind. Decisive action. Make up your mind.
Orders, Captain?
Destination.
Your forces are under attack.
Time.
You're welcome, Redmond.
All right.
Research complete.
Right, let's get some nukes on the go. I suppose you can have one each, maybe?
Job's finished.
Yes, sir. Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
Getting a bit risky now.
About time. All right then.
I want my comm station here. Academy. Get an academy, please.
Yes, sir.
Piece of me, boy.
Right away, sir.
Or an armory or whatever it is. I should get one science vessel just so I can see what's going on.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Reporting for duty.
Well.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty. Can't build it. Something's in the way. I read you. Reporting for duty. Build there. Yes, sir. I read you.
I haven't got them.
Orders, Captain.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination.
Job finished.
Standing by.
Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Job finished. I can't build there.
I thought that would happen.
Job finished.
Explorer reporting.
Damn, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Identify
Piece of
target.
me, boy.
Orders, sir.
Job finished.
Yes, sir.
Job finished. Job finished.
Destination.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Job finished. Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Add-on
You want a
complete.
piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me,
So that's the
boy?
spot you want to nuke.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
You want a piece of me, boy?
What?
Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
You want a piece of
Orders
me, boy?
received.
All you're going to hear in the background is you want a piece of me, boy.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
You want a piece of me,
Yes,
boys?
sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Greetings, Command.
I read you.
Commander, outstanding.
Greetings, Command.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Job
You
finished.
want a piece of me, boy?
Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me,
Yes,
boy?
sir. Roger that. Reporting for duty.
Nuclear missile ready.
Piece of me,
Okay.
Nuclear missile ready.
Get to use some nukes now.
Ghost reporting. You want a
piece of me, boy?
Oh, he's got to get close to do it though, isn't he?
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm going to have to kill those missile turrets.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And I can probably bum rush the next stage, just with all my marines and stuff.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
What? Decisive action.
Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me,
Report for
boy?
duty. Roger that.
What?
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Should work.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Decisive action.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Should
You want a
work.
piece of me, boy?
About time.
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under not enough minerals.
Piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Well,
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Research complete.
decisive action.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Should work.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Call the shot.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? 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 You want a piece of
Not
me,
enough
boy?
energy.
What?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack. Not enough
Piece of me,
minerals.
boy? You want a piece of me, 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 boy?
Well,
I'm here.
Research complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Report for duty. Field day.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Never know what hit him.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm gone.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Never know what hit him.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm gone.
Nuclear
I
launch
don't know, that's got
detected.
enough area of effect to destroy everything around it.
In the way.
Your forces are under attack.
Call the shot. I hear that.
Okay. That does.
I'm all over it.
Nuclear launch detected.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Base is
Report
under
for duty.
attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain?
Give me something to shoot. Commander, you want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Give me
Your
something to
forces are
shoot.
under attack.
Greetings, Command.
Commander, let's move. Rock and roll. Let's move.
Destination?
Input
Your
coordinates.
forces are under
Buckle up.
attack.
Yes, sir.
Standing by. Outstanding.
Identify target.
Standing by.
Definitely quite tricky to get all your units to go and attack and move somewhere.
Jacked up and good to
Your
go.
forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot. Rock and roll.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you. Right away, sir.
You want a piece of
Your
me,
forces
boy?
are under
You want a
attack.
piece of me, boy?
Actually keep building nukes.
We have one piece of me, boy.
Affirmative.
Standing by. Rock and roll. Let's move. Standing by. Go,
Your
go,
forces
go.
are under attack.
Commander. Go, go, go. Checked up and good to go. Commander. Standing by.
Upgrade complete.
Standing by. Rock and roll. Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Commander. Go, go, go.
Destination?
We have you on visual. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll.
Receiving headquarters.
Takes a while to get through the levels though. Just a little. Just a little while.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What? Standing by.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Oh man, that's a good nuke spot. That's a very good nuke spot.
Up and good to go. Go, go, go. Let's move.
Transmit orders. Receiving headquarters.
Commander.
Order scout.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination.
Your
Transmit
forces are
orders.
under attack.
Identify target absolute.
Nuclear missile ready.
Okay, so you can only have one nuke signed up at a time.
Ghost reporting. I'm here.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by.
I read you. Affirmative. Order scout. Roger that. Yes, sir.
Well.
Your forces are under attack.
Go, go, go. Commander. Go, go, go.
Destination?
Give me something to shoot.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Give me
Your
something to
forces
shoot.
are under attack.
Commander. Call the shot. Jacked up and good to go. Commander. Finally. I'm all over it. I hear that. I'm here.
Probably killed most of those tanks anyway at this point.
I'm gone. Never know what hit 'em.
Not quite.
I hear that. I'm gone.
Your forces are under attack. Nuclear launch detected.
About time.
Smashy, smashy. No.
Call the shot.
Managed to escape a couple.
Never know
Your
what
forces
hit
are
'em.
under attack.
What?
Nuclear launch detected.
I read you. Roger that.
Your forces are under attack.
Well, jacked up and good to go. Outstanding. Let's move. Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, sir.
Job's finished.
I'm listening. I copy that.
I read you.
Your forces are under
Reporting for
attack.
duty.
Commander.
Identify target. Destination? Absolutely.
Destination?
Standing by.
Not sure I'm strong enough to take him actually.
Your forces are under
Go,
attack.
go, go. Commander.
Well?
Give me something to shoot.
Reporting for duty. Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack. Units are ready.
Ghost reporting.
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go.
Units are ready.
Hang on, we're in for some chop.
I hear that.
Orders, sir!
Commander. Standing by.
Job's finished.
Ghost reporting.
Give me something to shoot.
Not
Reporting
enough
for duty.
minerals.
Finally.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
Destination? Delighted to,
Nuclear
sir!
launch
Give me
detected.
something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, a couple of my Marines got kind of clipped there, even though I feel like this actually costs 6 food as well. 8 food, Jesus.
You want a piece of me,
Yeah.
boy?
Okay, maybe the Marines were somewhat in range.
SCV good to go, sir.
Nuclear
cancel
launch
it.
detected.
Do you lose the launch? I guess you lose it if you cancel it, but it does keep my ghost alive. That's a pretty expensive cancel.
Give me something to shoot.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and
Destination? Moving!
standing by.
Call the shot.
Make up your mind.
Orders, Captain?
Not enough
Reporting for
minerals.
duty.
Your forces are under
Where's my
attack.
nuke?
SCV good to go, sir. SCV
It's gonna
good
be
to
it.
go, sir.
I could have cost myself the game there. Careful with that.
Identify target!
SCV good to go.
Alright, computer, you can give up now.
Your forces
Pretty
are
much done
under
here.
attack.
Oh shit.
Should work.
Nuclear launch detected.
Yeah, that's game over. Alright, you saw it though. I made a new save. Oh, look at that. This defeat. This is the first time I've seen defeat. Well, actually, I think I saw it a bit earlier, but I must have loaded my save a bit earlier. Now, where do all of those battle cruisers suddenly come from? He's just been sneaking battle cruisers, isn't he, this guy?
Standing by.
Yes, sir!
Nuclears are ready.
Never know what hit him.
Oh, you got my last ghost. You'll pay for that. Battle cruiser operation.
Nuclear missile ready.
Standing by. Give me something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot. Commander.
Yes, sir?
Commander. Standing by. You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination?
Right, there's another bugger.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir!
Is it me, or do you not hear the stim pack noise anymore?
Standing by. Give me
Was that a
something to
StarCraft 2
shoot.
thing, or I'm pretty sure
You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't hear it. It happens, but I don't hear it.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
I haven't got all day.
You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by.
Listen.
Jacked up and good to go.
Only if you haven't given him a command beforehand, because they'll be saying what the previous command was. Shit, don't you dare. Oh. Duke loves living on the edge.
Give me something to shoot. Commander.
This is more normal speech, you want me to say. Redmond spent 64 cookies and wants you to read out loud. Hang on a second. This is very similar to the last thing I read out loud. I'd rather play with fidget spinners with Redmond than stream.
Outstanding.
You have a lot of
This
faith
is
in
Duke.
fidget spinners,
The
don't you?
emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're going to use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane.
She's right.
I looked the wrong way there, because it's left.
This through.
My left is over here,
I have
which
thought
makes
it
it look like I
through.
go to the right.
Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out.
He's not wrong. Thanks for the reset there, Tiller.
Shelton tag WTii, pre-alert fighting, Mac Viter Surge.
Drop your socks and grab your throttle.
Talk.
Confederate platform verified and locked. This one's all yours, Hardy.
Like a beacon, the combined power of the psi emitters reached out to the far corners of the Terran sector, luring billions of Zerg to the capital world of Tarsonis. The Zerg, overrunning the Confederacy's best defences, proceeded to lay waste to Tarsonis' major defences, cities and industrial centres. New Gettysburg.
I've picked up several dozen Protoss warships descending upon Tarsonis. They seem to be heading on a direct course to the primary Zerg hive.
If they engage the Zerg, the Confederates may escape. Commander, send Lieutenant Kerrigan with a strike force to engage the Protoss. Captain Raynor and General Duke will stay behind with the command ship.
First you sell out every person on this world to the Zerg. Then you ask us to go up against the Protoss. And you're gonna send Kerrigan down there with no backup?
I have absolute confidence in Kerrigan's ability to hold off the Protoss.
This is bullshit. Kerrigan, are you reading this?
I heard. I'm going down there. Arcturus knows what he's doing. I can't back out on him now.
Funny. I never thought of you as anyone's martyr.
Damn. Destroy the Protoss force. All Zerg buildings must survive. Alright, we're gonna have beef with the Protoss.
Why are you doing this, Kerrigan? Look, I know about your past. I mean, I've heard the rumors. I know you were part of those experiments with the Zerg, that Mengsk came and saved you. But you don't owe him this. Hell, I saved your butt plenty of times.
Jimmy, drop the knight in shining armor routine. That suits you sometimes. Just not now. I don't need to be rescued. I know what I'm doing. The Protoss are coming to destroy the entire planet, not just the Zerg. I know that because, well, I just know it. I am a ghost, remember? Once we've dealt with the Protoss, we can do something about the Zerg. Arcturus will come around. I know he will.
I hope you're right, darling. Good hunting.
Alright, I got a good feeling that I might be able to get battle cruisers this game. Kinda hoping.
It'd be a pleasure.
SCV good to go, sir.
Bobzanov, I was not aware of that, but I won't say what you said.
I'm ready. I read ya. It'd be a pleasure.
SCV good to go, sir.
I read ya. I'm ready.
Yes, sir?
Commander, give me something to shoot.
What are you on?
How early can I take this base? Probably not too early, actually. Just soften it up.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
sir. SCV good to go, sir.
I'm waiting on you.
Reporting for duty.
Whilst Kerrigan's buying me some time.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV good to go,
Something
sir.
on your mind? Oh, is that it?
Give me some of this shoot. Let's move. Jacked up and good to go. Give me some of this shoot. Let's move.
SCV good to go,
I
sir.
thought there was something here.
Yes, sir.
I think the SCVs auto-defend themselves, which is quite good.
Stay cool, Commander. Remember the plan. The Zerg are to remain unharmed.
What are you on?
Oh, you're not supposed to kill the Zerg.
SCV good to go, sir.
I gotcha. Thinking the
Why
same
can I? Oh
thing.
well, fair enough. That's true. I'm very bad at reading. All Zerg builders must survive. Fine.
Reporting for duty.
Give me some
Look,
of
I
this
spent like the last 8 levels killing the Zerg.
Destination.
It's in my blood.
I read you.
Is there no refinery?
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination.
What now? I'm ready.
Give me some of this shoot.
Something on your mind?
Destination. Hang on. We're in for some
SCV
job.
good to go, sir.
Could get the CC closer to the minerals.
Orders,
Your
Captain.
forces
Then
are
they've all
under
got to stand there,
attack.
not doing anything.
Destination. Buckle up.
Zerg are all over the
Strap
bloody
yourself
place.
in, boys. Hang on. We're in for some chop. In transit, HQ. In
Yeah.
5 Buckle up. In the 5
There's the Protoss.
Buckle up.
Reporting for duty.
I'm listening. I copy that. Strap yourselves in, boys. I copy that. Hang on. We're
I
in
do
for
need
some
more
chop.
gas.
SCV good to go,
There
sir.
it is.
Orders, Captain. I can't build there.
Destination, buckle up. I'm listening. Strap yourselves in, boys.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Roger that. Finished.
Not
Orders
enough
received.
minerals.
Affirmative. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir. I read you. Job orders, Captain. Job's finished.
Commander, jacked up and
Orders,
good to go.
Captain. Roger that. Yes, sir. Roger that. Right away,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
Affirmative. I read you.
Lieutenant Kerrigan
Destination
reporting.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir.
Yeah?
Jacked up and
I
good to
We
read
go.
can't
you,
build it.
sir.
Something's in the way. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty.
Oh,
Not enough
Yes,
minerals.
sir.
Go ahead, HQ.
Job
Input
finished.
coordinates. Destination, in transit, HQ.
Reporting for duty.
Not enough
SCV good to go,
minerals.
sir. Affirmative. I read you. Roger
who just
that.
puked on me?
Yes, sir. Orders
Not enough
received.
minerals.
Destination,
I read you, sir.
I'm waiting on you.
Yeah?
Give me some of this shoot.
Orders, Captain. Job's finished.
What
Job's
now?
finished. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain.
Standing by. Rock and
Orders,
roll.
Captain. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Roger that. Yes, sir.
Hey, battle cruisers. Now we're cooking.
Orders, Captain.
I read you, sir.
If you hit F5, it switches between old sprites and new sprites. Oh, that's so cool. Didn't know that. I knew you could do it through the options. I didn't know you could just... That feels so weird, man. Looks like a new game. Oh, you can zoom in, though. The old version as well.
Add-on complete.
SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain?
Check out Kerrigan. HD Kerrigan ass. Oh yeah, you can see that ass now.
Job finished. Reporting for duty.
What do you want?
Read you.
I'm ready. I gotcha.
Job finished. Orders, Captain?
Science facility with attached physics lab.
Orders, Captain?
Go ahead, HQ. In transit, HQ.
Right, I want to see... Yeah. It always was a mech, but I never saw it as one. Like, there's a person sitting there. But I never really noticed it. I just thought it was a automated sort of like CPU turret system or something. There's actually a little dude there getting ready to fire off missiles.
I read you. I read you.
There's a little bit of a build up here, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there.
Reporting for duty. Job finished. Yes, sir?
My battle cruisers are coming. I'm excited. So, physics lab. Terran's really quite complicated compared to the other races in terms of how many different swapping around and tech trees that you can have for them. I think Terran's probably the hardest race. I found them the hardest as well in Starcraft 2. You could argue Zerg might be a bit tougher, but I don't know. I find Terran so confusing macro-wise.
Add-on complete.
Sweet. Battle cruisers are 400 minerals and 300 gas. Well, obviously we've got to OCD this and get to 800 and 600, which looks like it's coming along nicely.
SCV good to go, sir.
Commander.
So I can get two at the same time. Ready? Oh, that's so satisfactory. That's so good. That's what it's all about.
Reporting for duty.
I'll have a look and see what the tech is. I reckon... I mean, in a way, you almost want to research that before they come out. Maybe they come out with more. Or maybe they always come out with like 50 mana, like in Warcraft.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
I do stream full-time, yes. Irish dear.
Insufficient
So support and
Vespene
stuff like
gas.
that really does help.
What do you
This is basically what I do along with YouTube. Let's go for that energy first. And then Yamoto afterwards. Gas is more important now. There's probably another base very shortly afterwards, so if you could kill it, you can take it, but... I still wonder if you could just take over everything just by going mass marines. Like, what's the fastest build? If I was to redo this campaign, I'd probably work out what the fastest build was for, like, mass marines, mass effective marines, and just a move. I'm pretty sure that would probably do it, but still, gotta love battle cruisers.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir? Reporting for
Battle
duty.
cruiser operational.
Yes, sir?
There it is.
Receiving transmission. Set a course. Engage. Hailing frequencies open.
Gotta upgrade these bad boys.
Yes, sir? Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
All crews reporting. Make it happen.
Job finished.
Take it slow.
Job finished.
Yeah, they come out with 50 mana regardless, I think. Although, we'll see, won't we? Like, if I get another couple of them, let's see what they come out with.
Good day, Commander.
Job finished.
Set a course. Engage.
Reporting for duty.
All crews reporting. Receiving transmission.
Yes, sir.
Upgrade. Insufficient Vespine gas.
What? Outrageous.
All crews reporting.
Job finished.
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander.
Maybe the mana boosted a little bit.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Frequencies
I'm
open.
waiting on you. It'd be a pleasure.
Hailing frequencies open. Engage. Make it happen.
The Zerg seem to have got off my back.
Reporting for duty.
Receiving transmission. Engage.
What now?
SCV good to go, sir.
I gotcha.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Good day, Commander.
I read you. Yes, sir.
Hailing
Lieutenant
frequencies
Kerrigan
open.
reporting. I gotcha.
You want a piece of me, boy?
It'd be a pleasure.
Hailing
I'm ready.
frequencies open.
I read you.
Give me something to shoot.
All
I'm
crews
waiting on
report.
you.
Good
I'm
day,
waiting on
Commander.
you.
Hailing frequencies open.
You want a
All
piece of me,
crews
boy?
reporting. All crews reporting. Receiving transmission.
Sneaky sell it.
Reporting for duty.
Good day, Commander.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Hailing frequencies open. Battle cruiser operational. Receiving transmission.
Base is under attack.
How the heaven they going now then?
Piece of me, boy?
Right away, sir. I read you.
Receiving transmission. Engage.
You want a piece of me, boy?
All crews reporting.
Your forces are under attack.
Make it slow.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
The detail.
I read you.
Receiving transmission.
SCV good to go,
Hailing
sir.
frequencies open.
That does look good.
Engage.
I read you.
Gorgeous.
Research
Receiving
complete.
transmission.
I'm waiting on you. I read
Hailing
you.
frequencies open.
I'm waiting on you.
Hailing frequencies open. All crews report. Make it happen.
Not enough
Hailing
minerals.
frequencies open. All crews
Report
report.
for duty.
Not
Good
enough
day,
minerals.
Commander. Take it slow.
SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
All crews report.
I don't think this Protoss is putting up much of a fight.
Receiving transmission.
I'm waiting on you.
There's another Protoss base. Okay, so we know where the other one is.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Make it happen.
Not enough energy.
Hailing frequencies open. Make it happen.
Give me
Job
something to
finished.
shoot.
Orders, Captain. Job I read you. Job's finished.
Give me something to shoot.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. Roger
All
that.
crews reporting.
SCV good to go, sir.
Need to start upgrading the damage. Speed this process up.
Under attack.
Good day, Commander.
Job's finished.
I'll start getting a ton of
Not
SCV good
enough
to go,
minerals.
sir.
minerals
Not
into
enough
it.
minerals.
I read you.
Jacked up and good to go.
I read you.
Receiving
Oh, hello.
transmission.
One of them's giving me trouble.
Good day, Commander.
SCV good to go, sir.
Set a course.
Yes, sir? I can't build there. Can I read you?
All crews reporting.
Outstanding.
All crews reporting.
Can I read you? Affirmative. Yes,
Not
sir?
enough
All
minerals.
crews reporting. Receiving transmission. Set a course. Good day,
SCV good to go, sir.
Ah, you got to be careful because if you do Y, it'll make all of your ships use their Y rather than just one of them.
Set a course.
So one of them just kind of wasted it, trying to blow it up, but the other guy got there first, so it used up his charge and his mana.
Receiving transmission.
No. Oh well.
Make it
There'll be more.
Set a course.
Not enough
Hailing
energy.
frequencies
Energy.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain?
Hailing frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
Can I read you? Orders, Captain?
Your forces are
Good
under
day,
attack.
Commander.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain?
Hailing frequencies
SCV good to
open.
go,
Something on
sir.
your mind?
Receiving transmission.
Right away,
All
sir.
crews reporting.
Can I read you? Job's finished. Job's finished. Roger that.
Receiving transmission. All
SCV
crews
good to go,
reporting.
sir.
Go ahead, HQ.
Good day, Commander. Good day, Commander.
Job's finished.
Receiving transmission.
Base is under
SCV good to
attack.
go, sir. Yes, sir?
Receiving transmission.
Orders, Captain?
Receiving transmission. Engage.
SCV good to go, sir.
Hailing frequencies open.
Yes, sir?
All crews reporting. Set a course.
Your forces
These battle
are under
cruisers are
attack.
just bullies, aren't they? Speaking of bullies.
Transmission. Engage. Make it happen.
The Ranger knows
Make it
Dragoons.
slow.
Your forces are under attack.
Hang on a second, what happened to my bunker?
Orders, Captain? Report for duty.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting. I gotcha.
Set a course. Hailing frequencies open.
Not enough energy.
Take it slow.
SCV good to go, sir.
Piece of me, boy. Good day, Commander. Engage. Receiving
Yes, sir?
transmission.
Give me some of this shit.
What now?
Hailing frequencies open.
Yes,
Piece
sir?
of me, boy.
Can I read you?
Receiving
SCV good to go, sir.
transmission.
Can I read you?
Receiving
Your forces are
transmission.
under attack.
Take it slow. Receiving transmission. Engage.
Job finished.
Come on! Those Dragoons are hard as fuck. Okay, we're backing off now.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm ready.
Good
Outstanding.
day, Commander.
Dragoons are
Set a
pimps.
course. Receiving transmission.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces
Take it
are
slow.
under attack.
Commander, rock and roll.
All crews reporting.
Yes, sir? Report for duty.
Just run! Run!
Affirmative.
Good day, Commander.
Can I read you? Right away, sir.
All crews reporting. Receiving transmission. Engage.
Can I read you?
Receiving transmission.
Orders, Captain?
All crews reporting.
Yes, sir?
Receiving transmission.
Kill it!
Set a course.
Yes, sir? Orders, Captain?
All crews reporting. Receiving transmission.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Give me some of this shoot, Commander.
Good day, Commander.
Good day.
Not enough minerals.
Can I read you? Yes, sir?
Receiving
Report for duty.
transmission.
Can I read you?
Hailing
Report
frequencies
for duty.
open.
Can I read you?
All crews reporting.
SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty.
Good day.
Checked up and good to go.
At least when Brew War comes around, I'm going to be a bit more familiar with how all the hotkeys and that work for Terran.
Good day, Commander.
And the same goes for all the other races.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'm playing until the end of this episode 1.
Input coordinates.
So I suppose about 2 to 3 hours per campaign, but I might be quicker on the other campaigns. Terran's a bit more buildy-uppy.
Add-on complete.
Before you can do-y anything. E.
All crews reporting.
The more of these big-ass ships I get going as well, the easier this will be, stacking them on top of each other.
Battle cruiser operational.
Reporting for duty.
Should have enough in a moment.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Commander.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
All crews reporting.
Commander. Rock and roll. Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Roger that. I read you.
Standing by. Good day, Commander. Engage. Take it slow.
Orders, Captain? Roger that. Right away, sir.
Good day, Commander. Good day, Commander.
Job's finished.
All crews reporting.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty. I can't build there. SCV good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
All crews reporting.
You want a piece of me, boy? Yes, sir. Affirmative. Orders received.
Receiving transmission.
Your forces are under attack.
Ah! Oh no, I wasn't expecting this.
Receiving transmission.
That them there pesky soy.
Base is under attack. Additional supply details required.
Receiving transmission. Take it slow.
Base is under attack.
Receiving transmission.
Oh, that was close.
Good day, Commander.
You want a piece of me, boy? I read you.
Good day, Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
All crews reporting.
Reporting for duty.
I'm waiting on you.
Right away,
Good
sir.
day, Commander. Receiving transmission.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished. Roger that.
Your forces
Right away,
are under
sir.
attack.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
Good day, Commander.
I read you. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
I read you. Roger that.
Frequencies open.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing
Your
by.
forces are under attack.
Let's move.
Receiving transmission. Take it slow.
Orders, Captain? Orders received. You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Frequencies open.
Orders, Captain? Give me something to shoot. I read you. Want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under
Set a
attack.
course.
Orders, Captain? I read you. Job
Hailing
finished.
frequencies open.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir.
Receiving transmission.
You want a piece of me, boy? Commander. Jacked up and good to go.
Upgrade complete.
Commander.
Good day, Commander.
Standing by.
If this guy was a hero in Warcraft 3, he'd be like level 5 by now.
Standing by. Job finished.
Your forces are under attack.
Piece of me, boy.
Starcraft's going good, thanks, Edmund.
All crews reporting.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Set a course.
Orders, Captain? Want a piece of me, boy?
Additional technology is required.
Commander, go, go, go.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
I think I just TK my own shit there. I'm pretty sure you can Yamoto cannon your own units. Because I accidentally picked my own Yamoto battlecruiser instead of the Nexus.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot.
Hailing frequencies open.
Give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me?
Marines are not doing very well versus this.
Hailing frequencies open.
Your forces are under attack.
Hailing frequencies open. All crews report.
Piece of me, boy.
Receiving transmission. Engage.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go.
Set a course.
Piece of me, boy.
Receiving transmission. Good day, Commander.
Your forces are under attack.
Set a course.
SCV, good to go, sir.
Good day,
Yeah, this is one of those missions where battlecruisers weren't that necessary. It wasn't as much of an air map as I was expecting it to be. But the job got done.
Your forces are under attack.
Good day, Commander.
Am I getting the wrong upgrades again? I could have sworn. Oh man. Oh, that's why. I thought the top two were vehicles. And the bottom two were ships. Huh. Okay, now I know that. I was getting the vehicle ones last time. Come on in. Give me the win.
Frequencies open.
Standing back.
Your forces are under attack.
Receiving transmission. All crews reporting.
Base is under attack.
Oh man. I suppose this is supposed to happen now. My guess. That's a ridiculously large force. Conveniently attacking just after I've defeated the Protoss.
Receiving incoming transmission.
This is Kerrigan. We've neutralized the Protoss, but there's a wave of Zerg advancing on this position. We need immediate evac.
That escalated quickly.
What?
Base is under
You're not
attack.
just gonna leave them.
All ships prepare to move away from Tarsonis on my mark.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus.
Base is under
Just
attack.
hop on this ship.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit. Now!
Commander? Jim?
Base is
What the
under
hell's
attack.
going on up there?
She looks a bit more cartoony in this old version of her. She looks way more cartoony. The hammer falls.
The fleet has lost contact with the ground forces at New Gettysburg. General Mengsk has ordered the immediate disengagement of the Core Hall fleet from the Tarsonian system. Protoss and Zerg forces continue to battle across the core continent of Tarsonis. Receiving incoming transmission.
I can't believe he actually left her down there. I'm gone, and you better come with me. There's no telling who Arcturus will screw over next.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Gentlemen, you've done very well. But remember that we've still got a job to do. The seeds of a new empire have been sown, and if we hope to reap...
To hell with you!
You're making a terrible mistake. Don't even think to cross me. I have sacrificed too much to let this fall apart.
You mean like you sacrificed Kerrigan?
You'll regret that.
You don't seem to realize my situation here. I will not be stopped. Not by you, or the Confederates, or the Protoss, or anyone. I will rule this sector, or see it burnt to ashes around me. If you try to get
The
in my
fleet is
way,
prepped and ready, Commander. Awaiting orders.
The hell with him. We're gone.
It appears that General Duke has successfully activated Tarsonis' primary defensive weapon, the ion cannon. The cannon must be shut down if any escape attempt is to be made.
This is getting pretty intense now.
Commander, looks like we're on our own. It's funny. Seems like yesterday Arcturus was the idealistic rebel crusader. Now he's the law and we're the criminals. It kills me to know that we helped him achieve his goals of conquest.
This is Star Wars.
I shouldn't have let her go alone.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
Yep. Wow.
This
That's
should be good.
really heavily camped by tanks. Oh man.
Orders, sir! Absolutely!
Got caught by a ghost as well.
Yes, sir!
Well, good game, Raynor.
Your forces are under attack.
Orders, Captain?
Not like this.
Commander, looks like we're on our own. It's funny.
What was a ghost doing just
Yesterday,
then?
Arcturus was the idealistic rebel crusader. Now he's the law and we're the criminals. Kills
Yeah,
me
they're really strong.
Your forces are
This
under
does seem to
attack.
suggest
Damn
we
it.
have got a force.
I shouldn't have let her go alone.
Don't have.
Destination!
Fire it up. Go ahead, Commander.
Destination!
Go
Yes,
ahead,
sir!
Commander.
SCV
What have we
good to
got
go,
then
sir.
to work with?
Yes, sir?
Your forces are under attack.
What do I do first as the invisible dude? I haven't actually got anything I can see him.
SCV good to go, sir.
Commander. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir?
You got my attention.
SCV good to go, sir.
You got it.
Yes,
Raynor
sir!
got my attention.
At least he's focusing the tank, I think.
Your forces are under
It's
attack.
gonna take him some time.
Anytime you're ready. Yes.
SCV good to go, sir.
This is Jimmy. You got my attention.
Destination!
Yes.
Identify target!
Heading by. Jacked up and good to go.
I read you. Job's finished.
Go
I
ahead,
read
Commander.
you.
Destination!
Orders received. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Anytime you're ready.
I read you.
Yes,
Anytime
sir!
you're ready.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain? Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir.
Identify target!
Orders, Captain? Roger that. Orders received.
Not enough
Roger that.
minerals.
Identify target!
Reporting for duty. Affirmative. Reporting for duty.
Go ahead,
Orders,
Commander.
sir!
Commander, anytime you're ready. Sounds fun.
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination!
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Roger that. SCV good to go, sir.
Commander, outstanding.
Yes, sir!
I read you. Reporting for
What
duty.
about Starcraft 2 Master?
Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir.
Commander.
Not enough
Reporting for duty.
minerals.
Yes, sir?
Not enough
Affirmative.
minerals.
Reporting for duty. Yes, job finished. SCV good to go, sir. Job finished. Orders, job finished.
zoom in.
Want to turn up the heat, Commander? Fire it up. Want to turn up the heat, Commander? Fire it up.
Report for duty. I can't build there. Yes, sir?
Standing by. Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished. I read you. Reporting for duty. Job's
You want a
finished.
piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Give me something to shoot.
Reporting for duty.
Jacked up
Yes,
and
sir.
good to go. Commander,
Orders, Captain.
standing by.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Standing by.
Identify target.
Standing by. This is Jimmy.
May as well repair Jimmy up whilst we're waiting.
Job's finished. Orders, Captain.
Go ahead, Commander.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
Reporting for duty. Job's finished. Job's finished. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. Job's
Standing
finished.
by. Commander,
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger that. Orders received. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Orders, Captain. I read you. Job's finished. Yes, sir. Job's finished. I read you.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
They've got siege tanks in place. I need maybe a science vessel or something like that to be able to see them.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
piece of me,
Report
boy.
for duty. Affirmative.
you want a piece of me,
Orders,
boy?
Captain. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Job yes, sir. Orders received. I read you. SCV good to go, sir.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Upgrade
Barracks
complete.
scout.
Reporting for duty.
Kind of reminds me of Ancient of War,
Yes, sir.
except it can fly and much better at scouting.
Standing by.
I read you.
Upgrade
Job
complete.
good to go,
Go
sir.
ahead, Commander.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
Your forces are
SCV
under
good to go,
attack.
sir. I read you. Reporting for duty. Orders, Captain. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
This is Jimmy.
Job
Standing
finished.
by.
Job finished. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Job orders, Captain. Job I read you. Job roger that. I read you. Right away,
One thing
sir.
you really don't have that much is space.
Give me something to shoot. Give me something to shoot. Commander, rock and roll. Go, go,
I could just go mass
Your forces are under attack.
battle cruisers again at this stage. I'm almost there.
Research complete.
Jacked up and good to go. Commander. Outstanding. Jacked up and
Your
good to
forces
go.
are under attack.
Affirmative. Report for duty. I read you.
Standing by.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Give me something to shoot.
Identify target. Yes, sir.
Commander. Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Destination.
Give me something to shoot. Let's move.
Identify target.
Roll.
Add-on complete.
Orders, sir.
Jacked up and good to
Identify
go.
target.
Yes, sir.
Research complete.
Jacked up and
Your
good to
forces
go.
are under attack.
Orders, sir. Identify target. Destination.
Commander. Jacked up and good to go.
Destination.
Jacked
Yes,
up
sir.
and good to go.
Job finished. Orders, Captain? I can't
Give me
deal with
something to shoot. Rock and roll.
Yes,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Commander.
Orders, sir.
Outstanding.
Destination.
Me, boy.
Yes, sir.
Piece of me,
Absolutely.
boy.
Orders, sir. Proceeding.
Yeah.
Ready to roll. Delighted to serve.
Boy.
Absolutely.
Standing by.
Tanks do... They're way more reliable though, aren't they? Tanks and Marines is really the way to go.
Rock and roll.
Work your way through the map. Tanks and Marines.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Because you can upgrade the Marines so they're actually really quite strong, considering how cheap they are. So that's why I think Marines are also quite worth it.
Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, sir. Ready to roll.
Piece of me,
Yes, sir.
boy. Piece of me, boy. Jacked up and
Absolutely.
good to go. Standing
Orders,
by.
sir.
Give me something to
Orders,
shoot.
sir. Destination. Identify target.
That Marine range is crazy though.
Your forces are under
Piece of me,
attack.
boy.
Destination.
Upgrade complete.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Go, go, go.
Yes, sir. Orders, sir. Absolutely.
Piece of me, boy.
Destination.
Piece of me, boy. Let's move.
Your forces are under attack.
Commander.
Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty. Right away, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Piece of me, boy.
Destination.
Standing by. Give me something to
Identify
shoot.
target.
Standing by. Go, go, go.
Yes, sir. Identify
You want a
target.
piece of me,
Orders,
boy?
sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir.
Give me
Orders,
something to
sir.
shoot. Standing
Identify
by.
target.
Your forces are under attack.
Commander.
Reporting for
You want
duty.
a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
Where's my darn science vessel? Vessel.
Receiving headquarters.
Identify target.
Your forces are under attack.
Standing by. You want a piece of me,
Identify
boy?
target. Yes,
You want a
sir.
piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot. Jacked up and good
Orders,
to go.
sir.
We have you on visual.
Job finished.
Jacked up and good to go. You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Standing by. Commander. Standing by.
Identify target.
Standing by.
Destination.
Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Piece of me, boy. You want a piece of me, boy?
Tank warfare.
Piece of me, boy. Outstanding. Let's move.
Upgrade
Outstanding.
Commencing.
Standing by.
Ready to
Piece of
roll.
me, boy. Go, go, go.
Orders, sir.
You want a
Insufficient
piece of me,
phosphine
boy?
gas.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's move. Commander, give me something to
Your
shoot.
forces are under
Give me
attack.
something to shoot. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll.
Transmit orders.
Commander, you want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
I read you.
Your forces are under attack.
Jacked up and good to go. Standing by.
Nuclear launch detected.
That's not my nuclear launch. I don't know where that is, but I'm moving everything back.
Absolutely.
That's my base, then I'm screwed. Okay. Well, it didn't do too much damage. But I didn't know where that was coming from. I assumed that was coming from the battlefield.
Reporting for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy? Commander,
Yes,
you
sir.
want a piece of me, boy?
Receiving headquarters. Ready to roll out.
Commander, standing by.
Destination.
We have you on visual.
SCV good to go, sir.
Targets.
Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll.
Destination.
Job finished. Yes, sir.
Give me
Your
something to shoot.
forces are under
SCV
attack.
good to go, sir.
Standing by.
This has been fun to play. I've enjoyed myself.
Identify target.
Looking forward to the next part.
Rock and roll.
See, the thing is I was considering doing this in an episodic series, like each and every single episode, but
Standing by.
I think it's too spammy, and especially for some of the earlier levels, it's a little bit too... they're too easy to be like one level by itself. So I think I will just stick everything in one episode. Well, all the Terran episode 1 in one episode, and so forth. Because that'll be 6 in total then. Because there's 3 campaigns for the original campaign. Terran, Protoss and Zerg, and then I think there should be 3 for Brood War as well, probably.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Orders, Captain. Roger that.
Standing by.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
It's very hard to do the Brood War campaigns in one sitting.
Destination.
It might be, but I'm getting practice.
Let's move.
I'm treating this like it's practice in a way.
SCV good to go, sir.
Outstanding.
This is a warm-up for what's to come in Brood War.
Identify target. Yes, sir. Ready to roll out.
Jacked up and good to go.
Orders,
good to go,
sir.
sir.
Piece of me, boy.
Absolutely. Identify target.
Standing by. Give me something to shoot.
Destination.
Give me something to shoot.
I read you. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
You want a piece
Roger
of me,
that.
boy?
Orders, Captain. I read you.
Commander,
Orders, sir.
Reporting for duty. I read you. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. I read you. Affirmative.
Identify target, sir. Destination. Absolutely.
Job finished.
Not enough minerals.
Job finished.
Insufficient phosphine gas.
Job finished.
Destination.
Commander, standing by.
Yes, sir. Job finished.
Something to
Orders,
shoot.
sir.
Reporting for duty.
Destination.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Something to shoot.
Reporting for duty. Roger
Give me
that.
something to shoot. Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go.
Ready to
Good to
roll
go,
out.
sir. Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
Identify target.
Give me something to shoot. Commander,
SCV good to
Orders,
go,
sir.
sir.
Destination.
give me something to shoot.
Orders, sir. Receiving headquarters.
Job finished.
Commander.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Standing by.
Reporting for duty.
Jacked up and good to go. Rock and
Orders,
roll.
Captain.
Commander. Give me something to shoot.
I read you. Reporting for duty. I read you.
Jacked up and good to go.
Sir! Moving!
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Orders, Captain? Yes, sir.
So I've got to work my way towards this iron cannon.
Jacked up and good to go.
SCV good to go, sir.
Can do.
Orders, Captain? Job's finished.
You want a piece of me,
boy? Reporting for duty.
Jacked up and good to go. Give me something to shoot.
Sir!
Let's move.
SCV good to go, sir.
Destination? Identify target. Yes, sir. Destination?
Piece of me, boy.
Yes, sir. Moving. Orders, sir.
SCV
Yes,
good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Jacked up and good to go.
Yes, sir. Ready to roll out. Proceeding.
Give me something to shoot. Standing by.
Identify target.
Standing by.
Additional supply depots required.
Good to go.
I read you. Yes, sir.
Jacked up and good to go. Outstanding.
Destination?
Job's finished.
Looks like it's going pretty smooth. I think, yeah,
I read you.
Marines and tanks is probably the strongest way to go through all of the campaign. And there's probably the safest way as well. Maybe if you're good enough, you can get away with just Marines.
Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Standing by.
Identify target.
Job's finished. Job's finished.
Give me something to shoot. Outstanding.
Let me guess, I'm going to need a dropship to get over there.
Jacked up and good to go. Let's move.
Upgrade complete.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Rock and roll.
Upgrade
Destination?
complete.
Jacked up and good to go.
Yeah, Protoss will probably be the easiest race for me. Just get a whole bunch of strong units that take up a lot of food. So they're, you know, you're only controlling a few units at a time, but they're bloody strong.
You want a piece of me, boy?
They're the more micro race, I think.
Your forces
what's
are under attack.
Standing by. Outstanding.
Identify target. Absolutely.
Absolutely. What the hell's all over here then? Was that just an alternative route? I suppose you could have gone up this way if you wanted. They give you a lot of options in the levels I've noticed. I mean, some of it's fairly linear, as it would be, but
Let's roll.
at the same time, there's a good couple of bits, like that exploration infiltration mission. You just sort of like go multiple different paths. It doesn't really matter which way you go. Most of the time, you're going to find your way there.
Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain? Roger that. I can't build
It's real
there.
deep.
You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go.
I'm listening. In the pipe.
So.
Bye.
Drop some units. Keep going, drop ships, keep going. I've only got one starport.
Yes, sir. Moving.
Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Commander.
Input coordinates.
Let's start
Strap
dropping.
yourselves in, boys.
Destination?
That should have that Starcraft 2 recent
Job.
move. I think it was
Transit HQ.
Legacy of the Void or
Hang
something.
on.
Forces are under attack.
God damn. Ah, my dropship.
Identify target. Can I take your order?
It's gonna be hard.
Your forces are under attack.
Destination? Receiving orders, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Outstanding.
Yes, sir. Report
Your
for duty.
forces are under attack.
Standing by.
Can I take your order? Strap yourself in,
Piece of me,
boys.
boy.
Your forces are
Piece of
under
me,
attack.
boy.
Your forces are
Piece of
under
me, boy.
attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your forces are under attack.
Can I take your order?
Piece of me, boy. Jacked up and good to go.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Ready to roll out.
I read you.
Standing by.
Ready to
Let's
roll
go.
out.
You want a piece of me,
Reporting
boy?
for duty.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Commander.
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh shit. It's probably gonna be the same place. Spot the red dot. Spot the red dot.
Greetings, Command.
Destination, input coordinates.
Orders, Captain? I read you.
Ready to roll out.
Oh, it is the same fucking spot. I didn't see a red dot when I came over here. It's very hard to spot.
Orders, Captain?
Commander, give me something to shoot. You want a piece of me, boy?
Transmit
Piece
orders.
of me, boy.
Go ahead, Commander.
I read you.
Ready to roll out.
Can I take your order?
Yes,
You want a
sir.
piece of me, boy?
Identify target. Orders, sir. Identify target.
I'm listening.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Identify
listening.
target.
Input coordinates.
Yes, sir.
Destination.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Destination. Strap yourselves in, boys.
Orders, sir.
Input coordinates.
Jacked up and good to go.
Go ahead, HQ. Destination. Buckle up.
Your forces are under
I'm
attack.
listening. Destination. In the 5x5. Buckle up. Strap yourselves in, boys.
Your forces are under attack.
I copy that.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm listening. Can I take your order?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Destination. I copy that.
You want a piece of me,
SCV
boy?
good to go, sir.
Ready to roll out. Destination. Ready to roll out.
Hang on. We're in for some
Destination.
jobs.
Moving.
Go ahead, HQ.
Destination.
SCV good to go, sir.
Order. Input coordinates.
Piece of me, boy.
I copy that. Destination. Go ahead, HQ. In transit, HQ. Hang on. We're in for some jobs. In transit, HQ.
Yes,
Your
sir.
forces are under attack.
Destination.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yes, sir. Destination. Yes, sir.
Upgrade complete.
Delighted to, sir.
Jacked up and good to go.
Identify target. Delighted to, sir.
Standing.
Orders, sir.
Give me something to shoot.
Hang on. We're in for some jobs.
Your forces are under attack.
That's really easy to kill. There probably is a very easy way to just sneak around it. You could probably just go drop ships, go right around the corner of the map, drop about 12 to 15 Marines, and probably just stim pack it and kill it before you get killed. I reckon, like I say, there's got to be a speed run for this kind of stuff. A lot of this stuff, once you know how the level was designed, it looks really easy to exploit, but you don't know until you've seen it.
fellow Terrans, I come to you in the wake of recent events to issue a call to reason. Let no human deny the perils of our time. While we battle one another, divided by the petty strife of our common history, the tide of a greater conflict is turning against us, threatening to destroy all that we have accomplished. It is time for us as nations and as individuals to set aside our long-standing feuds and unite. The tides of an unwinnable war are upon us, and we must seek refuge upon higher ground lest we be swept away by the flood. The Confederacy is no more. Whatever semblance of unity and protection it once provided is a phantom, a memory. With our enemies left unchecked, who will you turn to for protection? The devastation wrought by the alien invaders is self-evident. We have seen our homes and communities destroyed by the calculated blows of the Protoss. We have seen firsthand our friends and loved ones consumed by the nightmare Zerg. Unprecedented and unimaginable though they may be, these are the signs of our time. The time has come, my fellow Terrans, to rally to a new banner. In unity lies strength. Already many of the dissident factions have joined us. Out of the many, we shall forge an indivisible whole, capitulating only to a single throne. And from that throne, I shall watch over you. From this day forward, let no human make war upon any other human. Let no Terran agency conspire against this new beginning, and let no man consort with alien powers. And to all the enemies of humanity, seek not to bar our way, for we shall win through, no matter the cost.
Well, that was an epic cinematic. I mean, very old, but damn. They chucked a lot in there. Okay, thank you so much for watching this first episode of StarCraft, the original campaign, being the Terran campaign. Alright, coming up, the Zerg, episode 2. So, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to thumbs up and stay tuned for more. I'm live streaming this right now over at twitch.tv/witty, so you can go check me out there if you wish to do so. Otherwise, make sure to stay tuned to the channel. This is going over to the Witty 1 channel, by the way. So thanks again for watching, take care, and I'll see you later. Alrighty guys,